Glad to keep things interesting.
I'm home. I'm home, Father.
I'm back. Again.
So did everybody miss me?
Back again.
That really hurt. How'd I do that time? Not too bad that time. That could have gone better.
More pain and suffering for sure. After all, you taught me to appreciate the finer things.
Good talk. Good talk. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Lucky I've got other family who believe in me. In that case, I'll spare you the details. Oh, I will. That's all right, Father. I'm not feeling very hungry at the moment. Father, everybody's dead. Give them a break. I had it out with them already, thanks. Wish I could be there to see your face. No need to drag the dog into this, Father. I'm standing right here, Father.
I don't know how you can stand it.
Really?
I mean, oh wait, you're not serious. That famous sense of humor shining through.
I'm going to find Mother, no matter how long it takes me.
You keep an eye on Father for me, boy. Don't let him sour up everyone's mood.
Take it easy, boy. I'll probably be back here in no time. All right, one more time.
Ready as I'll ever be. Time to go.
No use. It's locked.
Can't do it.
I better not.
Won't open. No way.
Hey, room. I'm back. Hey, room. I'm back. Hey, room.
I'm back, room. Did you miss me?
Gods.
I'll earn your favor yet.
Now we're talking.
Much appreciated. Thank you, gods.
Whatever, let's try it. Sure, why not?
How bad could it be?
Might as well.
Let's see. Let's have a look here.
What do we have here? Look what I found. Ow. Ugh.
Ow. All right then.
Oh. Surprise. Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is it? Mother, I wonder, will you even remember me? Ready to face the underworld. How am I looking? Think I need a shave. Hello, handsome. All right, I'm ready. All set. Good to go. Excellent. No time to rest. If I sit down, I won't want to get back up.
Not as comfy as it looks.
What, wait, you're giving me your codex? I can't accept something like this.
Now that you've started singing once again, I figured it was thirst-inducing work. Your music stirs so many souls around here, mate.
Don't worry, Meg. I eventually managed to get home the painful way after all.
I'll give them hell as you once did, Achilles. Though doubtless many of the shades who stand against me first arrived in Tartarus because of you. Nyx, do you know anything about a softly spoken gentle being under the guise of chaos? They approached me recently and offered me a boon of sorts.
Whoops. Sorry. Oh, must have slipped. Go away. Out of my way. Shoo already. Out of my sight. Piss off. Blah. I can't get used to that. Blah. Well, time to go get killed again. Night and darkness guide me.
There.
Thank you, Nyx. All right.
How dare you, sir?
For you, mate. Thought you might get a kick out of this. Miss Dusa? I wanted you to have this. It's nothing, really, just for your hard work.
Look what I got for you, boy.
Hey, Father, I thought maybe, here. Surprise, Hypnos. I got you this.
Hey, mate. Here. I got this from my favorite court musician.
It isn't much then, but I got you something. Hey, Meg, I thought I'd better hand this over. Nyx? You've done so much for me, I thought you might like this. Hey, Achilles. Look, this really isn't much, but here.
Hey, sir, thought this might ease your burden for a while.
Lord Zeus, Uncle, please accept this offering and all my gratitude.
Uncle Poseidon, it's been excellent to know you, sir, so please, this is for you.
I'm indebted to you, goddess, for all that you and your side of the family have done for me.
Lady Artemis, I hope that you'll accept this offering for all your kindness and support. Lady Aphrodite, I am truly blessed simply to have made your acquaintance, so this is for you.
Lord Ares, please accept this offering for giving me such strength as necessary to succeed.
Lord Dionysus, it's been great getting to know you, so please accept this humble offering. Master Chaos, forebear of the gods, it is an honor to have met you. Please accept this gift.
Let's see here. Keepsakes hold power. Nothing here yet. Which to choose? Which one? A new addition to the old collection. Go with that one. All set. Might help. Need to find a key. Need a key. It's sealed shut. Can't open this yet. Locked. There we go. Open up. That should do it. I can do better than that. Like to think I learned something back there. Ouch. All right. Again? Just have to try again. Got to keep at it. One more time. Let's go. Here we go. Out we go. No turning back. Bye, everyone. Darkness give me strength. Night give me strength. Darkness is power. Night and darkness.
You're not so bad yourself, mate. Thanks for always being here for me to savagely attack without a second thought. I'm really giving this to you, mate. Now go enjoy it, will you? Once I've finished pummeling you some more just for the sake of it. No need to thank me, mate. But don't you dare forget it, or I'll attack you repeatedly and without mercy.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
If you insist. Smack guys against walls. Sound advice as ever, mate. Thanks, mate. Note to self, always spend everything I earn instead of ever saving. Dash like mad instead of standing still. That's not the worst advice, I guess.
I have to ask you something, mate. What do you even need the pay for, anyway? Appreciate the vote of confidence, mate. Maybe you're right, and someday I'll get out of here. Hey, if I never come back, you won't just be stuck here forever, will you? Come on, mate, won't you say who hired you? Was it Achilles? Couldn't have been Nix. Is it that big a deal? Mischief? Me? I was just going to have a little look through Father's stuff. Lower your voice, old man. I'm trying to be sneaky here. I said shut up, old man. His mother's hand. My mother's hand? Wait, what? You're saying this Persephone, that she's my mother? But Father always said that Nix was that liar. He lied to me. They both did. All my life. Hey, what's that you're drinking, Meg? Anything good? Nice. Well, I'll just leave you to it then. What are your sisters up to these days, Meg? I've not seen them around. I was just checking up on you. Just let me know if you wanted to talk for any reason. It's nothing. I just thought I'd say that was well fought back there. Meg? There's a good boy. Thought you'd like that. Only the very best treats for my best friend, right, boy? You're... Nix, you're not my mother. All this time, you and my father, you lied to me? Nix, I have to ask you something. Are you certain that my search isn't in vain? My mother, what if she's gone? Can you tell me something more of Chaos, Nix? I have a lot of questions. Chaos seems to have taken somewhat of a liking to me, Nix. They mentioned you. Nix, I hate to be a bother, but I wanted to ask you about Chaos once again. Won't you at least try to reach out to them? Nix, sometimes I get the impression the Olympians look down on those of us born of the underworld. Is that my imagination, or what do you make of it? Nix, this may be an odd question, but do you know what the fates may have in store for me? They are your daughters, right? Nonsense, Nix. I want you to have it. You've always cared for me. I can't ever repay you for that. I think of you always, Nix. You raised me as your own, and I'm grateful for it. Be that as it may, Nix, I would still like for you to have it. With my compliments. Do so, please. There's no need to apologize. You've been doing a wonderful job, really. Miss Dusa, I wanted to cordially invite you to an outing in the lounge. Remember when you asked me about a drink? Hey, mate, what do you say we share this over in the lounge? Orpheus, forgive my bluntness here, but I have to ask, why won't you sing? You were a legend, mate. Our court musician. I suppose I have, yeah. But recently I found my drive again. And that's why I have to get out of here. Anything I can do to help you find your muse, mate? Wait, you found her? What happened? That's quite a few. She sounds like she was a real catch, all right. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you for sharing your memory of her with me. Inspiring enough to make you want to sing again? Say, Orpheus, I ever tell you I once single-handedly slew a multi-headed bone hydra within the magma fields of Asphodel without so much as breaking a sweat? Hey, Orpheus, you know about the time I vanquished 7 legions of bloodless warriors with both hands tied behind my back while hopping on one foot? Lord Poseidon dared me to do it, you know. Hey, Orpheus, I take it you know all about the time I burned my father's hands to a crisp the moment I was born. He grasped me by the feet, and they caught fire, and that's why he still wears those fancy rings, to cover up the hideous scar tissue. Hey, Orpheus, you've noticed the resemblance between me and Dionysus, haven't you, mate? I'll tell you a little secret, but you have to promise not to tell. We're really the same god. I love a good feast, don't I? Oh, there's more to it. A bit grim, really, as I'm a little older than I look. You see, the Titans, they once tore me limb from limb, but then my heart was saved, and that's where Dionysus comes from. That is the connection between us, you understand me, mate? Hey, Orpheus, you know I've just been messing with you with those Dionysus tales and all that. Just trying to liven things up for us, mate. You know, mate, sometimes I worry that you're taking my tall tales rather seriously. You're not really going about and telling everyone this stuff, are you? This is amazing, mate. So does this mean you found your muse? Turns out there's quite a lot of dead to fight down in the underworld. Though I probably got farther than I would have thanks to you. What are you worried about, Than? You've never given him a reason not to trust you. You never spoke of her to me. You must have known. You kept the truth from me, the same as Nix. Something tells me Father wouldn't let her take me even if she wanted. It's just something I found out there that I thought you might like, Than. Don't think anything of it. We've been through a lot, Than, and I think we'll be going through a lot more yet. Consider it a token of our kinship. Happen to know whom I should thank for the weapons just outside my chambers, Achilles? I guess word travels faster than I do. Why do you ask, Achilles? Some other time, Achilles. Just checking in on you, but I'll be on my way again shortly. Come on, Achilles, live a little, such as you're able. I won't tell if you won't tell. Least I could do for all your guidance, sir. I just happen to think you deserve better than you've got down here, Achilles. Hey, Hypnos, what would it take for you to let me through the locked door down the hall? Nothing from me back there anyway. I'm glad I died as well, Hypnos. I'm glad I died as well. I'm getting used to it. Though I don't think I'd feel particularly welcome anymore if not for you, Hypnos. Great. Just keep dying over and over and everything will be fine. I want you to have it, Orpheus. You've brightened up our lives down here more than you know. I only wish that you could see that. It's nothing, Orpheus. Thank you for all the inspiration through your song. I love your work, mate. Thanks for all your hard work. And there she goes again. Oh, a drink sometimes sounds wonderful, Dusa. Maybe tomorrow, assuming I'm not getting out of here by then. Dusa? That's quite all right, Dusa. I'm not afraid of him, and neither should you be. You're the best help he's ever found. Nix, I ran into Thanatos out there. He aided me, although I think he's rather upset that I took off like this. I somehow knew that was the case, Achilles. I wanted you to have this anyway. Just don't drown your sorrows, as they seem to make you stronger. You've always been there for me, Achilles, even when Father pushed me away. This is nothing. I don't think I can ever repay you. It's yours, Achilles. Though not only do I hope you'll share it, why, I practically insist. Achilles, I was wondering if you'd split this with me at the lounge. A small excuse for both ourselves to take a break. What's done is done, sir. In my mind, you're the greatest warrior who ever lived. So is it glory you still seek, or is it Patroclus? Hey, Achilles, I heard from Lady Artemis out there. It seems you have a bit of a fan in her. She wanted me to tell you you're the best. She's not mistaken, by the way. Wanted to say the Lady Aphrodite asked that I relay a message to you, sir. She said that she admires you. Mentioned a certain war. Neither do I last time I checked. I'll take all the help I can get trying to break out of here. The underworld itself. My enemy. I'll do my best anticipating its surprises, sir. What can I say? I try. A power that once sealed away the Titans. Maybe it's a power that can break me out of here. Thank you for helping me, Achilles. Achilles, sometimes I fear that Father, if he learns that you've been aiding me, that he will not be generous with you. I hope you're right. Achilles, would you tell me something more of Patroclus? You mentioned you were very close. Then surely he must be in the underworld somewhere. Have you not tried to seek him out? Or ask my father? It's better than nothing. I listen. I want to go lie down. What's the good word? What are those shades muttering about? Moaning and groaning. Those shades are always milling about. Well, see you later then. You take care. Until next time. Till next time. Goodbye for now. Bye for now. How you holding up, boy? Eating well lately? All 3 mouths full and happy? Hey, boy, just me again. Here to report it's pretty dangerous out there even without you on guard duty all the time. Guess what, boy? Made it all the way to Asphodel last time. I fully understand how come you never liked it there. Now to trek on back, I guess. Take care. How's everything been going lately, boy? What's the good word? I suppose you're going to punish her in some cruel fashion, then? That's strangely comforting to know. I'm open to a change of climate, even if it gets a bit uncomfortable. Looking forward to it. How can you... Nyx is the night itself, and can do as she pleases, isn't that correct, Father? You think I asked to get involved in all this business? Pleasure doing business, then. Chiron, you've been such a reassuring sight, I thought I'd offer you a token of my gratitude. Wait, you don't have to give me something in return. It was a gift. Though, you're insisting, aren't you? Hey, Meg. Look, I know you're just doing your job out there, and anyway, found this, thought of you and all that, so here. Hey, I'm just handing over contraband to the appropriate authorities. Think nothing of it, Meg. Just doing our jobs, right? It's really what I want. And I sincerely hope we can move past our differences. Not that turning in this contraband has anything to do with that. I realize it. And I hope you never change, Meg. Flattery never got me anywhere with you to begin with, Meg. Doesn't mean I won't keep trying. I am ever stubborn, aren't I? Got you some more of that contraband you like? Don't suppose I could help you put it away or anything? I'd hope we're wiser too. Just minding my own business. Cheer up, everybody. Dum-de-dum. La-de-da. How many times has it been? How many times has it been now? As many chances as it takes. Just need to keep at it. That many tries so far? Some new decor. Should liven things a bit. I'll just set that there. Looks good, I guess. Cheers, Hypnos. Thank you, boy. I'm very grateful, Nyx. Thanks so much, sir. You're welcome, Father. Cheers, mate. Thanks, Miss Dusa. Thanks. Thank you, Thad. I don't know what to say, mate. Thanks for that, sir. You're too kind, mate. My thanks, Lord Uncle Zeus. I thank you, Uncle. Lady Athena. Thank you. I'm honored, Aphrodite. Lady Artemis, you honor me. Thank you, Dionysus, mate. Master Chaos, thank you. I'm grateful. You're too kind. I'm not listening. Must be something worth a damn in here. You know I can hear you, old man. It's not that orderly, really. The mirror's grown in power. The mirror's even stronger. I can do anything. More ways to grow my strength. Ready. I'm ready. Again. Away we go. Off we go. And click. Let's try it. This one, why not? This one, then. Let's see what's in here. Got something new to try. What's this one here? What's that one there? That one looks interesting. What's this one do? Empty for now. I'll have to come back later. No keepsakes yet. Okay, should help. You have my thanks, Lord Ares. Well, that was interesting. Showed that stupid Hydra, at least. Thank you, thank you. Someday I'll go even farther. Did pretty well that time. Think that's about as far as I can get for now. Is that music? No way. Orpheus? You... Why? Brilliant. Noted. I haven't. I have not. I haven't. Right. I haven't, no. That's not a bad idea. Okay. I want you to know we all appreciate you, Dusa. Don't work yourself too hard on my account, okay? I really am, Dusa. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, I am deadly serious, Dusa, honest. It's for you. Yes, I am, Miss Dusa. And I hope you enjoy it. Be seeing you, okay? I'd better talk to her. Thank you for the heads up, Nix. See you later, I'm sure. Oh, he's not so bad, Nix. Be proud of your sleepy, cheerful son. Who else among us is able to muster that kind of enthusiasm? Okay, she got me. Damn you, Meg. I'll get you for that, Meg. Ugh, skeletons. Stupid skeleton twins. Bloodless bastards got me. Oh, that stupid Hydra. Ugh, I'll get that Hydra. I hate that Hydra. You cheated me. There wasn't anywhere that I could go. I could have gone much farther. All the way to Mother. I can wait. You can't just keep this place on lockdown for eternity. The mortals up there wouldn't stand for it. Father, what happened to the lounge? The only place for anyone to have a little fun around here, and you seal it shut. You're really blaming me for not minding the dog while I was out and while you all were here. You really ripped the lounge to pieces, boy? I hope you didn't get yourself in too much trouble. I'm sorry to have worried you like that. Hey, did you see, boy? The old lounge is good as new again. You ought to check it out. Just don't annihilate it like you did last time. Better than I could have possibly imagined, Nix. You mentioned there was something more that it could do once I had grown accustomed. I think I'm ready for that now. Cerberus destroyed the lounge again. I just wanted to say the lounge looks wonderful, as good as new. Better. I hope it's not been too much trouble patching up. If it's any consolation, mate, I'm certain every single undead court musician serving in the throne room of the god of the dead has been through everything you're going through. Achilles, is it really true that Cerberus ripped the lounge up right after I left? He must have gotten in a lot of trouble. Oh no. I wonder what became of Dusa. She's always worried Father's going to fire her even without something like this. I'll try to travel for the both of us, Achilles. I've seen so little other than these walls. Achilles must have been incredible back when he was alive. Aphrodite herself. Wonder if I could get this signed. Bronze weapons. Made crudely, but they had the right idea. Always wanted my own scrying pool. Power. My power grows. Done. Looking good. I've no more darkness. I need more darkness. That's beyond my means. I can't do that yet. No good. Not possible. Nothing happened. Didn't work. Nothing. Don't say that, Nix. Besides, conflict between Megara and me has always put the spark in our relationship. We're going to be fine. Cheer up, boy. It'll be all right. Don't even think about it, boy. Where's Cerberus? Cerberus must be asleep somewhere. No sign of Cerberus for now. Hey, where's Hypnos? Hypnos must be on break. What happened to Hypnos? Achilles is off duty. Must have missed Achilles. Achilles on break, I guess. No sign of Dusa. Dusa's probably cleaning the rafters. Dusa's not here. Nix isn't around. Nix must be someplace else. Wonder where Nix went. Let's just have a listen. What are they on about now? What are these shades up to now? What do these shades have to say for themselves? Hey, the lounge is open. I can escape through that pink window there. That's my way out. There's my escape. My escape route's back the other way. I can escape from the courtyard back there. Oh, you win this round, Meg. Oh, cheers for that, Meg. Oh, damn it, Father. You cold, Father? All those wretches got the best of me. That was too much. Got just a little greedy, I suppose. That's what I get for messing with a trove. Oh, that trove should have been mine. That did not go as planned. I've got to stop walking on spikes like that. Spikes continue to be painful. Oh, blasted spike traps everywhere. Damn dart traps shot me all to hell. Stupid dart trap. Oh, I really shouldn't step on dart traps anymore. I'll just aim generally for the midsection since the eyes are a lot harder to hit in my experience. Wreck my father's finely crafted architecture every chance I get. That I can do for sure. Hey, Achilles. My father's hall back there. I don't suppose you'll let me have myself a look. Lots for me to rummage through, I'm sure. Understood, sir. The mortals must have had their stories, though. About what happens to them once they die and once they end up in this place. I hate it when they fight. They're at it again. Because of me. My faith is prone to shakiness at times. Get on it, Hypnos. Poor Dusa. Oh no. Ladies' night, I guess. Or day. I don't know. They get along at least. That's probably bad news for me. What was that about? Not my business. Cheers. Indeed. He usually is. Well, sign me in then. I guess so. Ah, well. Don't you have a message I could bring to her if we should meet again? Something like that? Yeah, I hope so too. It was unpleasant, yes. You cool off. Thanks. There isn't much for us to talk about. Likewise, Nix. Your faith in me means a lot, Nix. I'm getting somewhere, I guess. Thank you. Though I've much to learn as yet. I think I turned out okay. I can't imagine him otherwise. They'd better beware of me.
I will look the other way if you do, mate. Now here. Or else. If not for you, my friend, I'd have no one to viciously attack with no fear of reprisal whatsoever. It is my humble duty to oblige my favorite boy with all the treats as I am able to procure. You lighten up my numerous untimely deaths, Hypnos. Sure thing, Hypnos. Knock yourself out. I have a secret, Hypnos. I've died on purpose every single time just to see you. You know, I thought you'd say that, Charon, mate, but I insist you take it and enjoy, all right? I'm pleased to have you as a friend as well, Charon. The pleasure's mine. I understand completely, Orpheus. I think we'll both get through this rough patch in due time. I figured you could do with something more than that this time around, good sir. How about you keep on helping me not die as quickly as I might have otherwise? Deal? You're more than welcome, sir. For all you've done for me, it's the least I could do. Come on, sir, what's a priceless bottle of the drink of the gods between friends? I thank you, my lord Uncle Zeus, for your benevolence and your thunderous might. Lord Zeus, I bid you please accept my humble offering for all you've done for me. This offering is but a trifle, Uncle Zeus, for all your magnanimity. Lord Ares, I honor you for all the strength you've given me to overcome my foes. Lord Ares, please accept this token of my deep appreciation for your generous support. Lord Ares, it is my privilege to have met you, and have learned your death-inflicting way. My Lady Artemis, this is nothing next to all your grace and favor. Lady Artemis, I am indebted to you for the strength and cunning you have given me. My Lady Artemis, your favor's been invaluable to me. No finer huntress ever walked the surface of the earth or underneath. My Lady Aphrodite, if not for our acquaintance, I'm certain that my days or nights would be much drearier indeed. Lady Aphrodite, I'm afraid there really isn't much here worthy of you, but perhaps this can suffice. Dear Aphrodite, surely you have all the offerings you can stand, but I would ask that you accept one more. For you, Lady Athena, without whom I would assuredly be lost. I have a simple token for you, Goddess, although it's insufficient thanks for all the aid you've given me. Goddess Athena, please accept this gift. Your wisdom ever guides me toward the light. Uncle Poseidon, this here is for you. Would that my father were as easygoing as yourself. Mighty Poseidon, greatest of my uncles, arguably, please accept this gift. Uncle Poseidon, I have a special catch for you, although it pales next to your sheer awesomeness. Oh, blasted river of flame. Just couldn't take the heat back there. Oh, that was not a pleasant journey. For a good time, beware the fancy glowing bozos on my quest. Check. Say, I was wondering, Achilles, any news of Orpheus of late? I've not seen him around here in some time. He's still paying his dues? I hope so too. If you do see him, tell him I said hi. Good to see old Orpheus is back with us. He hasn't changed a bit. Was he always like this? He's in trouble. Poor Orpheus. Well, take care. Oh, good catching up. I see. Huh. Hope Orpheus is okay. Where'd Orpheus go? Where's our court musician? Thought I'd find Meg here. Megaris not around. Meg must have gone back already. I've mastered that. Reached the limit. Hit the limit. Maxed out already. The mirror. At last I see myself for what I am. Every facet of the mirror. Now within my grasp. Master Chaos. Everyone makes offerings to my relatives upon Olympus. I wish to make an offering to you. Thank you for everything. This is for you, Master Chaos. Everyone beneath the heavens and earth enjoys this stuff. Master Chaos, I pledge never to forget you or your good graces. May your wisdom and your whim forever guide me. I'm ever grateful that my journeys through the underworld mean that we can get to know each other, Master Chaos. I'd better try some other time. They seem busy at the moment. Doesn't seem like a good time. They're in the middle of something. An infernal contract. What's that on my desk? I'm through with Father's dirty work. I don't think so. Not a chance. Can't even open this yet. Alright, let's see here. Let's see what happens. In the name of Hades. Let's see what we can do with this place. On my authority. Father always said never to take the easy way. Let's make some adjustments. Time for some meddling. I can make life even more miserable here. Not authorized. Not enough heat. I don't have enough heat. I'm not authorized. I'm not cleared to do that. Do your worst, Father. My choice is made. Wretches of the underworld, take heed. That ought to liven things up. What's the worst that could happen? What could go wrong? This ought to be interesting. What's life without a little pain? Why would I want my toiling to be more painful than it already is? It's a deal. Father, look. Lord Uncle Zeus, I've been in contact with him, and he wishes to make peace. He asked for me to tell you he forgives you for whatever happened. What did you do? What happened between you? Loud and clear. Ah, that blasted giant Gorgon head. Ugh, not a word of this to do so. Ah, Gorgons. What can you do? Something about a war. Father sent Thanatos to take stock, but you're right. It's been a while now that you mention it. I guess a lot's occurred down here since then. Everything under control. Sure. I'm not so short. Okay. Eventually, he says. That's very reassuring. Achilles. I understand.
I think. Then where did... Never mind. That's... Oh, I see. I'm sorry to have troubled you. What's new? What's new? What's in stock? What's in stock? What's up for barter? What's for sale? Give me the best deal you've got. What's on the old exchange? Wretched broker, what's new, my friend? This broker sure reminds me of a guy who's killed me once or twice. Let's see here. I'll take it. Fair trade. I'll take it. I'll buy that. I'll take that deal. Seems like a good deal. Sure, why not? Think I'll take it. Fair and square. You're trying to fleece me here. It's a deal. Here you go. Bottom all up. Nothing left to trade for now. I'll have to come back later. Fresh out of stock for now. Scooped up every offer. Pardon? Pardon me? Oh, my mistake. Excuse me. Beg your pardon. Sorry. My fault. It's not all it's cracked up to be. My condolences. I get it. What's all this? Yes, a little bit, if you must know. What in blazes?
Wait, just so I understand, I literally toiled through hell and back, and my reward is just a statue of you. Don't get me wrong, it's lovely, it's just... I don't know what I expected. I'll temper my expectations just in case. Another Skelly statue. Why am I not surprised? Skelly, let me ask you something. Did you really commission 3 nearly identical statues of yourself to goad me into using the Pact of Punishment? You're only saying that to get me to apologize and try and unlock the last of your 3 identical statues, aren't you? I guess they're stuck here then, just like we are. It's another statue of you, Skelly. It's amazing. You shouldn't have underestimated me, mate. But I shouldn't have said such awful things about your statues. You must have really gone out of your way to get them here. We certainly have, mate. And we certainly do. I need to do what now? I need to fire up the Pact of Punishment to reveal this. I need to use the Pact back in my chambers. Sounds like the Pact in my chambers is the only way I'm going to earn this thing. The Pact of Punishment is the key to this, huh? It's some sort of ridiculous challenge, huh? Someone's trying to goad me into using the Pact of Punishment. I'll have to survive the worst the underworld has to offer before I can open this. I haven't earned this yet. I've yet to earn the right to look upon whatever this is. I'll need to survive the horrors of the underworld first. I have to earn this, I guess. The Pact is fired up, just have to earn this. Earning this is going to be tough. Finally did it. What do I get? I have a feeling I know what this is. What I get? Thank you everyone, you're too kind. Beautiful craftwork, I must say. Exquisite use of form. Breathtaking detail in the ribcage area. The subtlety of the expression is a fascinating touch. There's so much tension in the shape of it. Wonderful use of color. The raw emotion there is rather striking, isn't it? I practically can feel the anguish in this piece. The use of light and shadow is exceptional. I think it represents the plight of mortal life. I think it signifies the duality in all of us. I think it speaks to how our pride can be our downfall. How did they get the finger bones to look so real? Truly the work of a great master. Didn't catch the name of the artist. Would that there were, mate. Great. Dionysus and I appreciate it, mate. I was kidding. Seriously, what have I done? That's Orpheus' singing. Wait, he's singing about me. Orpheus, sorry to interrupt, it's just I couldn't help but notice that new ballad that you're playing there. The thing is... None of the information in your hymn is accurate. It's nonsense. I was just kidding with you, mate. I tried to make that clear. You get so lively when I tell you my tall tales, you know? You're not angry with me, are you? Cheers. I can't be completely sure, but what you said just now, I think contains some of the component pieces of a compliment? Your methods didn't seem to do the trick. It says I'm really the bastard son of Zeus, but also indelibly connected to the god of wine, and how your parents tore me to pieces, giving rise to mortals, but that I'm always going to be stuck here. I'm not worried. Orpheus plays for a very small audience. I hope. Almost. I've been rampaging through the worst your realm has to offer, causing you untold inconvenience and likely a fortune in repair costs. I thought you'd be upset. You know you sound especially despicable when you say underlings, don't you? Plenty of room for improvement. You've done it now, Hypnos. Alas, I found another weapon waiting for me in the courtyard, Achilles. Exogryph. I never entirely believed it was real. I'll use it to the best of my ability, sir. Achilles, I'm concerned that Father's growing angrier with you. He thinks you've taken sides against him in all this. I don't want anything to happen. Fears for the weak. Sounds like you've been giving this a lot of thought there, Meg. How do you figure? I'm not competing with you, Meg. I'm trying to get past you. To the surface. Nothing wrong with having help. I'm getting used to it, all right. I'll keep going. For as many chances as it takes. I'll look forward to our next appointment out there. We'll see. I'll fight my way out of this place or earn it. The pact is nothing to me other than a way to keep things lively. I do indeed. Meg. Oh, I was not expecting company. Were you just casually snooping, or is there something I can help you with? She laughed. Great. Wonderful. I guess we'll just go back to killing each other repeatedly then. Megara, I have to ask you something, please. We really need to talk. I still have feelings for you. At least, I think I do. Isn't there some way for us to, work through all of this? I haven't thought that far ahead. But I don't think it has to be this way. I don't hate you, Meg.
I don't think I can ever hate you. Forget another something in my bedchambers there, Meg. I'm sorry. My mother's out there somewhere. I won't rest until I can find her. You wouldn't understand. What are you saying? You've never been there, have you? It's lush? Is that a word? It feels closer to the surface. Closer to the sky. Hey, Meg, I understand you're under orders to kill me on sight out there, but do you really have to go so hard on Sisyphus? He cheated death. Tricked Thanatos and maybe Father, too. What if he's changed? Or is that impossible? No coming back from certain crimes. You and your sisters really don't get along well, do you? That doesn't sound like a healthy basis for a relationship between siblings. Fair point. I didn't mean to sound like I had any meaningful advice there, Meg. We're stuck with our bloodlines and our relatives, aren't we? Alecto's really something else. She must have been a real handful, huh? She could learn a thing or two from you, I'm sure. About having a little common decency, perhaps. So, about Tisiphone, is, everything all right with her? Talk of murder all the time and all. No time for family or recreation, then, I take it. Pity what happens to those overly obsessed with work. Sorry, Meg. Huh, Thanatos is on assignment, huh? Guess Than must be at work. Where's Thanatos, I wonder? It's not an empty gesture, Than. Besides, if I wasn't trying to stay focused, I'd be drinking it myself. Hey, that's an idea. One of these days or nights, we'll have enough of this stuff to throw a feast to make all of Olympus jealous. Why I bother? Why, how else can I show you how I feel except by handing you these bottles from time to time? Don't be. That feast of ours is really going to be something, Than. No, I know exactly what you're saying, Than. I'm sorry that I'm putting you through all of this. It's something that I have to do. But I'm glad we know the truth about me now. Maybe we can move on from there. I think so. Huh. Achilles, I ran into Meg's sisters out there. We didn't really hit it off. Meg said they're not permitted in the house. Not that I'm complaining, but what's that about? That's what I was afraid of. Although fear is for the weak. I saw Achilles. I think he's angry with me because of my decision to leave the house. Not that it's any of his business. I will. You're right, as always, sir. Ugh. Cheers for that, Alecto. Oh, that wasn't very kind of her, was it? Oof. I guess Alecto wins this round. I much prefer Meg's whip, I have to say. Well, I hope she's happy. I'll get you back, Alecto. That Tisiphone. She murdered me, all right. Oh, I miss Meg. That was disturbing. Was that a murder? Oh, sorry, Thanatos. Oh, not even Than could get me out of that one. Oh, Than tried to help, at least. Oh, Than won't be happy about that. Oh, Thanatos couldn't save me there. Than tried his best, at least. Why? You've been out. Thanks to you, the mortals end up down here maybe half the time. No, but I look forward to finding out for myself. Don't be ridiculous, Than. Than, you know, Hypnos, he adores you. Besides just driving you to madness now and then. Well, dying repeatedly can end up bringing people closer, I suppose. He's like an annoying little brother to me. It's not like that, Than. She's there to slow me down. Get in my way. Yeah, her sisters are back. They're hard to deal with. I don't think Meg is on good terms with either one. Oh, you call that paradise? It's just a bunch of shades bored out of their former skulls itching for a chance to feel alive again. You'll find out soon enough. Hey, Than, come join me in the lounge for old time's sake. The coast is clear. The work can wait. See you, Than. Ugh, it's one bad bull. Ugh, I got the horns. Ah, the dreaded Minotaur. Ugh, blasted ghost Minotaur. Ugh, that bull hits rather hard. Ugh, I swear, that Theseus. Ugh, losing to Theseus. Ugh, that no-good loudmouth Theseus. Ugh, I want a rematch now. How could I lose to him? Probably. Oh well. Yeah, maybe. Next time. Sure. Intruders in Elysium. I swear. I didn't. No. Sorry. No. Nope, none whatsoever. No. Did not come up. This is a real honor, Hypnos. Thanks. Enjoy it, Hypnos. I did, Achilles. It's crawling with great warriors still looking for a fight. It's not exactly what I was expecting. Their pride. I'll remember that. It's just, within Elysium, I happened on a shade who said he knew you. Said he misses you. Do you know a Patroclus, sir? I don't know. He seemed like he's known better times than these. Is there something I should say to him if I run into him again? It's just, within Elysium, I happened on a shade. It's your Patroclus. He's all right, but he seems like he's known better times than these. Is there something I should say to him if I run into him again? Take care then, sir. I understand. What can I do about this, sir? There must be something. But you have to let me know what's going on. You wanted to see Patroclus. But he's in Elysium while you... Oh, no. All right. You have to tell me more about this pact you signed, Achilles. You and Patroclus... So you're doomed to never be together then. There has to be a way for me to make this right. Not just for him. For you. I do. I think. First you tell me when I can get out of there. The path guarded by Theseus was sealed. Is there even a surface? Is the outside world all a lie? Ongoing underworld renovations? And then we'll both find out. How long have you been waiting to use that line, Father? Wouldn't put it past you to have sent the Bull of Minos to Elysium entirely so we could have this conversation now. He's working for you, isn't he? You think he can stop me? Crush the souls of Elysium's exalted shades to stop them from regenerating over and over. I'll definitely do that next time I'm there. Admit it, Father. Theseus was the only hero you were able to recruit to stand against me. All the while he gets to boast about being the champion. What, was Heracles too busy for the task? They should have asked the expert, I suppose. Hey, Hypnos. This is for all the well-meaning advice you've given me. A little something from a certain double-bladed axe-wielding, bull-headed, oversized monster of a man you admire. I'm counting that one as a victory. I'll make it out of here yet. That ought to make Theseus shut it for a bit. Feels like it's been a while, everybody. Well, that was pretty good, all in all. Fought to Elysium and back. Not bad at all, really. Please, everybody, hold your applause. But now you're both here in the underworld. Can't you go seek him out? Or alter your arrangement with my father? I'll do what I can. The fallen warrior in Elysium we spoke of. He seems like a good man, though. Was he always the despondent sort? Huh. I'm restless all the time. I can only imagine. He shouldn't, sir. And neither should you. Achilles, sir. Within the Codex you'd written something about someone with whom you shared your life. When you were flesh and blood? Oh, of course, sir. Achilles, sir. There's something I've been wondering about your Codex. The words are yours, and yet it's through my actions that I'm able to absorb them. Is that how mortal scriptures always work? I see. I think. I'm grateful for it, sir. I'll get right on that. It doesn't. Father, you always said the Olympians wanted nothing to do with our kind. But doesn't Charon work directly with Hermes? Maybe it's you who wants nothing to do with them. Want me to pitch in? Just give me your blessing and I'll head straight for the surface. You're right, I don't. You mean Mother. How would you even know? You said reaching the surface was impossible as well, and I'm in striking distance. Sorry, Father. I'm not afraid of you. Ah, damn you, Father. Ah, Father. Ah, he's strong, I'll give him that. Ah, he's tough for an old man. Ah, how am I going to beat him? Got me again, damn it. Ah, I'll get you for this, Father. Finally showed you, Father. Showed you that time, Father. I did it. I think. Well, this is going to be awkward. I'm back. Huh, Father's not back yet, huh? Father's still up there. Father. Cerberus must be on duty still. Cerberus must still be back up top. Cerberus is still at work, I guess. No. Wait, what? I just vanquished you in single combat, and that's all you have to say to me? You can't be serious. You're going to pretend as though it never happened. Guess I'll keep fighting you just for the sake of it, then. There's a good boy. Always have more pets for the greatest boy. How's my favorite boy doing, huh? Who's the best three-headed boy? You've always been there for me, boy. You are the best. You know that, don't you, boy? I mean, old Father's nice to you, at least, isn't he, boy? You had enough to eat lately, haven't you, boy? You like it when you get pets like this, don't you, boy? You want more pets? I got more pets here, boy. Always feel better talking to you, boy. You don't let anybody in or out of this place, do you, boy? More pets? More pets. Circumstances call for more pets. More pets are certainly in order here. You're my good boy, yes you are. That thing doesn't look particularly comfortable. I'd bring some for you if I could. Definitely true. Yes, well, always a pleasure, Hypnos. Blasted satyrs. Don't want to talk about it. Why don't you ask Father when he's back? I guess. I am aware. Perhaps you ought to have me bound next to Prometheus and have the dreaded eagle peck my liver for eternity. See you up at the temple then, I guess. Something the matter there, Father? You seem a little quieter than usual. Dare I say, even a little somber and remorseful, for some reason? Until such place and time, then. So you're really not going to answer my question about Mother from the other time until the underworld renovations are complete? Excellent. Can't wait. I thought you'd figured out by now that guilting me into abandoning my quest won't work. You're the one who should feel guilty forcing Cerberus to block my path. And there it is again. They're not doing your bidding, yet they're every bit as bothersome as all your wretched servants I've met. I'm surprised you aren't getting along. Pushovers. Hey, good to see you back here, boy. I'm glad you're back on guard duty. Even if it means having to find a way past you. I know you're just doing your job. Don't worry, sir. I've run into Cerberus up top, all right. Even if he's technically Father's pet, he'd never bear his fangs at me. No matter how much Father might wish otherwise. Well, at least I know who will be waiting for me the next time I climb all the way to the Temple of Styx and manage my way out. Just a god. Hey, tell me something, sir. Any rumors swirling about the house regarding the outcome of a certain interaction I had with my father recently? Involving a great deal of violence? Because I'd like for everyone to know I won. Thank you, sir. I didn't know whether I had it in me. As for the other bit, I'll keep it quiet then, for now. Probably shouldn't be tying my sense of self-worth to praise from friends, acquaintances, and strangers anyway. Oh, it's just... I've never slain a living creature, sir.
until my recent journey to the temple up above. I know they're just satyrs and vermin, but it's not the same as sending wretches to the depths. Now that you mention it, I have to say I'm glad we can accommodate all former living things. And at least mortals get to rest assured knowing what happens once they die. Must really ease the mind.
Where is everybody? Emptier than usual around here. Father and Cerberus must still be up there. Cerberus? Father. No sign of Cerberus or Father.
Who's that snivelling shade to your immediate left there, Father? Already found someone new to do the busy work. And here I thought I was utterly indispensable. You're trying to guilt me into funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Nice.
Oh, just giving back to the community. Figure if I'm to keep getting dragged back here, it might as well be somewhat livable.
Well aware, thanks.
Guess what, Father? The lounge is all tidied up. Your house contractor there is quite efficient once you muster up the necessary funds. You should try it sometime. What if I replaced every furnishing in this blasted place? Would you treat me any better then?
Oh, it's no trouble at all.
Saw your new pact of punishment out in the courtyard, Father. Impressed that you could find a parchment large enough to fit all the unpleasant stipulations. So you're taking even harsher measures to contain me? Father, I met an oak nymph called Eurydice. You know her name, I think. Is it really true what happened between her and Orpheus? They say you almost let her out, so why not me? So you tricked him. Or maybe offered him a deal in bad faith. No matter. What's it going to take to waive the separation order between them? Father, let's say hypothetically that I could pay the dues to waive the separation order between Orpheus and Eurydice. Would you honor the new terms, or spitefully cheat me out of a fair deal?
We'll see.
The weapons in the courtyard. Of course you know about them by now. I stole them. Why not just take them from me? I'd be stuck.
Sounds good.
Megara and her sisters ganged up on me that time. I didn't think anyone could talk her into working with Alecto and Tisiphone again, or even be in the same chamber. Didn't think things could get any more awkward with her. Achilles, wanted to ask you more about the weapons I've been using. They can change shape. So they've molded themselves to suit me and remember their past wielders, something like that? In the meantime, I'll take good care of them. Oh, that? It's nothing. Though I'm glad it's made a difference for the better. Our contractor's been doing all the work, I'm just putting in the orders. Glad to hear it. Achilles, I've been meaning to ask you about the odd skeleton usually standing around in the courtyard. Old acquaintance of yours? A hireling, perhaps? I don't know that that's it. So neither of us has any idea where he's from or how he got there, huh? Can you think of any leads? Nix doesn't seem to know him either. Not a concern, just a morbid curiosity. I can.
That's why he's stuck here, huh?
At least we have a backup singer if we need one. I guess there are a lot of gemstones here. Now I feel bad. Ever since, it's not been that long. It's supposed to be updated every so often, but it's always Thanatos. I wish I did not know that. Say, Orpheus, you wouldn't happen to know the nymph Eurydice, would you? Tall, woodsy type. I get the impression maybe you know each other. I saw her, mate. In Asphodel. She's doing fine up there. All on her own. The two of you used to know each other then? You really think that has to do with me? I mean, I hope you're right, and I suppose it's possible, it's just... How can you tell? You can't be serious. Say, Orpheus, you're not going to believe this. I happened on a certain nymph during my journeys recently. It was Eurydice. Tall, woodsy type. I saw her, mate. In Asphodel. She's doing fine up there. All on her own. You said the two of you were very close, isn't that right? Orpheus, I saw Eurydice again. I couldn't bring myself to do exactly as you asked. I sort of mentioned you. You seem to be a bit of a sore subject, yes. What happened to the two of you, if I may ask? I'll have to get to the bottom of this later. You seem to be a bit of a sore subject, yes. You really almost freed her from the underworld, huh? Take it easy, mate. She's all right, Orpheus. Seems comfortable within her little place in Asphodel. The only thing that seems to bother her at all is when I mention you. Is there nothing you can do to patch things up? But that's just a technicality. I mean, you're here, she's there. So what if you're not breathing anymore? You have all eternity ahead of you. Don't you want to see her again? You're not making this easy, Orpheus. I knew she was a talented musician, mate, but you never let on that she is an amazing chef as well. She's been hospitable to me each time we've met. Though you still seem to be a bit of a sore subject. I'm working on it, mate. Orpheus, I don't suppose you know how come I keep running into Eurydice in particular out there. For all the shades resting eternally in Asphodel, it seems beyond coincidence I always find the one that's dear to you. The fates can't be that cruel. Don't torture yourself, mate. You've been through enough. As has she. You still care for one another, just don't have a way to get the point across. But I have an idea. I know. I got you something, Orpheus. It's a new song. From someone who still cares for you. Take all the time you need, mate. You sing beautifully, mate. If only Eurydice could hear you singing this right now. Perhaps she can. That's great! Orpheus, what are you waiting for, mate? Go and find your muse out there. You two have lots to catch up on, I think. Why is it always talk of payment around here? You're my mate. And your songs have lifted many spirits here, including mine. Now go.
and make the most of this, will you? Hey, Orpheus, you're back. How was your trip? I hope it was all right. You sound despondent again, mate. You must wish you were there right now. I'm sorry you had to come all the way back. Great to hear it. I can only imagine. This is amazing, mate. You sing quite beautifully with or without your muse. Our renowned court musician ought to have the finest means available, I think. I'm pleased you like it, Orpheus. Though, tell me something. How can it play your music when you're not even here? Amazing. And a bit unsettling. Hey, Orpheus, the keepsake that you gave me. It's come in useful, thanks. I can't quite see what's in the container, though. I shouldn't open it, should I? Didn't think so. Orpheus, the distant memory you gave me. It's a bit of your past with Eurydice in there, isn't it? I'm grateful, but why give me such a precious gift as that? I guess I can see that. Cheers. Orpheus, you're back. Look, don't get on Father's bad side like that and you're going to be fine. Besides, right now I think he's angrier with me. It's all right. Father can't make you sing if you don't want to. Say, Orpheus, Eurydice told me your songs, some of them came from her. She seems quite brilliant. You choose your muse as well, but weren't you the famous one? I don't understand why she doesn't share your renown. I don't exactly know the ways of mortals, mate, but I'm pleased to hear you always giving credit where it's due. I always meant to ask you, Orpheus, where did you learn to sing like that? Was it really Apollo himself who taught you? It certainly paid off. Not really been at the top of my list of late, mate. But who knows? It's something I've been meaning to try at some point, I suppose. Thanks for the words of encouragement. Hey, Orpheus. I got myself a lyre much like yours, except I'm absolutely miserable when I try to play. Got any advice? Thanks for the impromptu lesson, mate. Oh, come now, mate, I'm terrible and you know it. You pulling one over on me as payback? I hope you're right. I highly doubt that, mate, though thanks for noticing. Creating music's quite rewarding once you get the hang of it. Thank you for encouraging me to give it a shot, mate. And for the kind words. I have to ask you something, Orpheus. It seems like everything has been all right for you, except you don't look very happy to me, mate. Is everything all right? Between you and Eurydice, I mean. You're doing wonderfully at it, mate. Hey, Orpheus. I figure that you've heard by now about how I bested the Minotaur Asterius alongside Theseus, the champion of Elysium himself. I don't think I even broke a sweat. Did he make fun of me just now? Orpheus, you have to hear this straight from me. I vanquished my own father on the outskirts of the Temple of Styx. At the surface. I know how this looks since I'm back here and so is he. You believe me, don't you? Fine, all right. Let me guess. They want me to fight all the way through the underworld, having used the Pact of Punishment over there to make the going even more treacherous than it already is, and if I succeed, they'll reward me with some sort of useless trinket. Hey, what happened to the Pact of Punishment? The exit. That's a Pact of Punishment on it. Is that the Pact of Punishment? What's the giant pact posted out in the courtyard, Father? You offering me a job? I need to use the pact on my way out. The pact over there is the key to revealing this. Who's that new shade there next to Father? Something's different about that shade next to Father. So what exactly happened with the formerly pink window over there? Now it's got these sinister orange flames and an enormous Pact of Punishment hanging ominously over the exit. Father stopped by? As likely an explanation as any, I guess. Calm down, Skelly. I'm sure whatever it is perfectly normal for a legendary semi-sentient Titan-slaying weapon from the dawn of time. That's an imaginative theory, mate. I should go check it out. If I'm to keep seeing my chamber walls, they might as well not be completely barren. Hey, they're my bed chambers. I can have whatever wall scrolls I want. Should help make my messy chambers even messier. Should make a nice enough addition to my chambers. Oh yes, more comfortable seating I shall never use. This one's for all the solitary shades hanging around forever in the lounge. Anything to liven things up even the slightest bit around here. What is it about fountains that makes everything feel a little fancier? Always hoped we'd have a fountain here precisely in that location. Who am I to stop the shades there in the lounge from cooking up whatever it is they're making? Whew, it's a big job having to sweep up after Cerberus sheds everywhere. This ought to make the lounge a little more presentable. Until Cerberus wrecks it again. Should make the climate in the lounge a bit more comfortable for some of us. There's not much on the menu in the lounge, but maybe this will help. Maybe I can use this to avoid Father's withering gaze and unwanted feedback. How about a moody blue color of some sort for the drapery there? Perhaps a rich green hue for the drapery will feel a little homelier. A crimson color for the drapery is sure to be a better fit for the decor. You know what? I changed my mind about the drapery. I miss the way things used to be, dear drapery. The time has come once more to modify the drapery. Helps keep things colorful to change the drapery from time to time. Either those curtains go or I do. This ought to help Orpheus keep his boundless libraries of music in order. Just have to fill it in. Paid in full up front. Let's see what we get. House contractor, I have a new job for you. All right, house contractor, go do your thing. Let's lighten things up a little around here. Let's see how this one turns out. All right, let's see what we've got. This should help liven the mood a bit. One more embellishment for the old house. Should check the music stand to hear this one. Another piece for the music stand. More music for the music stand is always good. Can hardly wait to listen to this one. More substantive material for the music stand. More music to soothe the senses. Not going to say no to more music. New music for the music stand? Okay. Greetings, house contractor. Any new updates for the house? What's on your mind, contractor? Let's see what the contractor has. What's new, contractor? Pick something up for the house, maybe. What can we do for this stodgy house? Let's give this shade some work. Here's the fee. Let's do it. Let's go with this. Here are the gems. Work approved. Approved. Here's the commission. No more jobs for now. I'll have to come back later. No more for now, huh? Looks like Father's changed the terms of our relationship. It knows I've chosen Stygius. It can tell I have Varatha. It's detected Aegis. It can sense Coronact. It sees I chose Exegryph. Should I risk it? Maybe I ought to risk it. Should I do it? Father's pact. New stipulations added to the pact. There's a new condition on the pact. That's as bad as this gets. Can't push it any further. Maximum punishment. That's as far as it goes. That's as much heat as I can get from this. No thank you. No thanks. Not this time. I don't think so. I'm asking for it. Huh, why not? Should be simple. I have this. The pact is sealed. What to listen to? Sweet music. The music stand. Chamber music. New piece there. New piece of music. New music. Some new music. This one. This. Let's listen. Let's hear it. That's Eurydice's song. Stygius. You're revealing your past. Coronact. Is this what you really are? Aegis. You are as old as time. Varatha. You were once Father's spear. Exegryph. You're telling me your secrets. Let me see you now for what you truly are. You are bound to me, and I am your host. Let's test the bond between us. What are the limits of your power? You're no mere weapon, are you? What infernal forge created you? Far greater gods than I once wielded you. You are as multifaceted as anyone I know. Let me see into your past. Stygius. Awaken. Stygius, reveal your secrets. Coronact, awaken. Coronact, reveal your secrets. Aegis, awaken. Aegis, reveal your secrets. Varatha, awaken. Varatha, reveal your secrets. Exegryph, awaken. Exegryph, reveal your secrets. Our bond grows stronger. Hidden power. Together we grow stronger. Show yourself. Our bond strengthens. Grant me the aspect of Nemesis. Grant me the aspect of Poseidon. Grant me the aspect of Hera. Grant me the aspect of Chiron. Grant me the aspect of Achilles himself. Grant me the aspect of my father. Grant me the aspect of Zeus. Grant me the aspect of Chaos. Grant me the aspect of Hestia. Grant me the aspect of Eris. Nemesis. Nemesis. Poseidon. Poseidon. Hera. Hera. Chiron. Chiron. Achilles. Achilles. Hades. Hades. Zeus. Zeus. Chaos. Chaos. Zagreus. Me. Myself. Transform. Transform. Change form. I lack the necessary keys. I need to track down more chthonic keys. I don't have enough chthonic keys. Alright then, keep your secrets. I need more chthonic keys for this. Hestia. Hestia. Eris. Eris. It sounds like Father's very cross with you, Orpheus. Won't you consider singing once again? You know his threat of further punishment is not a bluff. Well then how about for me? Or for your other friends among the court? I understand. I'm sorry. Plenty of practice, regular exercise, a positive attitude, the blessings of assorted family members you don't like, and your discarded Titan-slaying weapons, I suppose. Nothing special. Why do you ask? Wait. Care to repeat that first part that you said back there? The talent part? Sure. Sorry about your pact. What, you mean the bounties that you've offered up to anybody capable of beating Meg and all your other guardians out there? Don't you think that puts a lot of undue pressure on them, knowing that you've turned them into targets? What about the bounties for vanquishing you? Who's your replacement going to be? Can't blame you, mate. I wouldn't want to be stuck in a chamber with a bunch of legendary, quite possibly malevolent killing artifacts. Anything I can do? Sure. Ugh, more Fury sisters than I bargained for. Ugh, that's one sister too many. That didn't seem particularly fair. Ugh, I guess I should be flattered in a way. Don't the Furies have somebody else they could be torturing? Show me your power. Remember your past. Power beyond time. Recover your ancient strength. I see you. We are one. Live through me again. Aid me and live again. That's as far as we can go. That's everything. I see everything about you now. Your entire past. Our bond is now complete. Thus we are bound forever. Now you are awake. We've reached the limit. I have returned. I've returned. Stygius? Stygius. Varatha. Varatha. Aegis. Aegis. Coronact. Coronact. Exegryph. Exegryph. Care to join me out there? Care to accompany me? Never made it up there myself. Prices are a little steep there, I must say. I can't afford any of this. What am I, composed entirely of gemstones? Too pricey for me. Maybe you'll have something more affordable next time. That's a lot of gemstones. What's cooking? Head chef? Chef. Greetings, chef. What's for breakfast? What's for breakfast? Dinner, maybe? Something smells good. How's that knife set working out? Those spices working out all right? Cooking's one way to pass the time. Ah, my incredibly expensive fountain. This is the most decadent thing I've ever bought. I won't ever grow weary of this. I won't ever grow weary of this. Will I? Rather soothing, really. Hello, fountain. Greetings, broker. Got anything good? I've come for questionable deals. Anything good? I could use that. Need more of those, so here. Just what I was looking for. Too good to pass up. It's all right, wasn't hungry anyway. You watch yourself, old man.
Won't get extra bounties this way, but why not? Blowing out the heat gauge isn't going to do me any favors here. Don't need to turn the heat gauge so high to earn those bounties. Won't get bounties any faster with this extra heat. Time to put in extra work for those bounties. If it's bounties I'm after, no need to turn the heat up this high. This one, contractor. Want to make the underworld a better place, I think. Let's make it happen. I'll have to keep an eye out for this next time out there. Here you go. I'll be on the lookout for this when I'm in the area. Here. The underworld could always use a little extra renovating, right? Work is approved upon my father's name. Not like he's paying any heed. I'm hereby authorizing this expenditure, and I look forward to seeing the result. House contractor, my good shade, have yet another job for your distinguished team. Let's go with this assignment, contractor. My father surely would approve. This looks to be an excellent investment, contractor. Go on and make it so. The ever-shifting chambers of the underworld ought to be a little livelier with this. The fated list of minor prophecies. That sounds somewhat exciting, I suppose. Hey, that must be the fated list. Ugh, blasted heavily armored half-bull. Ugh, why can't I get armor like that? Ugh, now how do I get through all that armor? Oof, turns out I can like Theseus even less. Theseus can't just run over me like that. Ugh, how come he gets the Macedonian? Ugh, well then I guess I missed my deadline. Oof, that was a little too much heat. Ugh, ran out of time back there, I guess. Ugh, blasted pact of punishment. Meg, what is it going to take for you to quit treating me like I'm incompetent? Have I not grown even a little since we met? You were supposed to teach me something. What does that make you? You're not hearing me, Meg. I know it sounds a little disingenuous considering we keep fighting to the death and all, but I never meant to hurt you. Meg, that isn't why I'm here. You know that isn't how I am. Why can't you see it? All I've ever wanted was to prove myself to you. Sometimes I think that I can never really win with you, Meg. If I held back, what would you have thought? I had to see if I could do it, Meg. I've learned so much from you. I thought maybe this was the way that I could prove myself to you. And to myself. Some of the pressure. Wait, what are you going to do? Meg. What? Wow. I'll cherish her. I had this awful contraband I wanted to turn in as soon as possible, if you don't mind taking it from me, Meg. So the whole contraband thing, you aren't buying it, I guess? Although I see you took the bottle there now anyway. I wanted just to talk to you. And patch things up, maybe. I was naive. I tried not to get too close, but then I did and said a lot of stupid things, and then... Well, we've since tried to kill each other lots of times, there's that. Look, I'm sorry, Meg. Yeah. Bye. Here, Meg. Contraband. I wish I could do over how we started. What if I've learned from my mistakes? Have I ever done anything to hurt you since we've been like this? Discounting the unavoidable and frequent fights to the death. Well, am I worth your time then, Meg? I see. Take all the time you need. Hey, Meg, you're off duty, aren't you? Look, I was just hoping you might want to split this with me. Best if I could find out there, and I would give it all to you. It's just, maybe you wouldn't mind some company. From me. You're not exactly easy to approach, you know. So, how about it then? Care for a drink with me? And I think deep down you're not the heartless harbinger of retribution that you want for everyone to think you are. But I can keep your secret if you're willing to keep mine. What do you say? No, I was just... That's not what I meant at all. Yeah, thanks. Meg, what a surprise. Again. What is it? What's the matter? Wait, why are you looking at me like that? You really... Oh, Meg, what I'm trying to say is, are we good? Oh, loud and clear, Meg, yes, I understand. So then, what happens now? However long we keep this up. See you around? Yes, but, no, wait, not even then? Yeah, but what about you? You're the punisher of jealousy. What do you think of all the lounge decor there, Meg? Looking a little better these days, wouldn't you say? Well, it's a popular locale for off-duty underworld officers to take a load off between shifts, and so I figure least I could do is pitch in and make the place a little better than I left it, right? Oh, no, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Meg. I wasn't trying to do my father any favors, Meg. Those satyrs seem to hate me just as much as him.
My one way out involves a detour straight into their dens.
I suppose not.
You know, while it was brutal squaring off against the three of you, I have to say, Meg, I was happy you were with your sisters. Nothing like a common cause for bringing bitter rivals together, right? So you've patched things up then? Going to start spending more quality time together and all that?
But it's a step.
What, you mean the gigantic infernal contract reserved only for extraordinary circumstances? Yeah, I suppose I'm pleased that Father's gone to all that trouble just for me. A lot of things such as how you refuse to reason with your positively charming sisters, Meg.
Anything for you, Meg. I have to ask you for a favor, Meg.
And I'm willing to make it worth your while if you'll hear me out. It's about Sisyphus. If I can get my father to alleviate his sentence, would you just ease off of him a little bit? You and your sisters. I think he's suffered quite enough under your whips.
It's a deal.
Meg, you know what's going on with Than and me, don't you? I just want things to be out in the open between us. It's fine. I mean, upon Olympus, jealousy runs rampant, as I'm told, but here it's not even an issue, then. No, he thinks so highly of you, he'd never wish to cause you any harm.
I will. Thanks, Meg.
Batty's doing great, Meg. Reminds me of you every time I think of her. Helps keep me company throughout my little jaunts outside. So you've a thing for bats, then?
That she is.
Hey, I'm back. Skelly. What's going on, Skelly? How's it going, Skelly? What's new, Skelly? If it doesn't involve hacking away at you with reckless abandon, Skelly, I don't want to hear it. But, oh, you're being serious. I know. I can only imagine. Tell me what I can do.
Then you'd be dead forever.
You're asking me to kill you? All right. Maybe.
Farewell, Skelly.
What? It appears I've been the victim of an elaborate prank. Not sure that I appreciate it, Skelly. What if I were to never hit you again? How would you like that? Then no more tricks like that again. Skelly, while I know your services have already been paid in full, your sources ought to know you've been doing an excellent job. So much so I wanted to give you this. Skelly, mate, this what I think it is? Hope you enjoyed that vintage bottle of ambrosia last time, Skelly, because I got you another. Here, you're my friend, mate. That's all that matters. Although, I don't suppose you're willing to divulge those types of details, just out of curiosity.
Drat.
There's quite a lot of renovating to be done, isn't there, Father? Your house contractor there has shown a wide variety of pending jobs. Feels pretty good now that you mention it. Keeps everybody occupied now. Is this all that the fates have planned for me? Let's have a look at the old fated list. What do the three fates have in mind? Something inevitable I can do? A prophecy. Another prophecy. The fates have spoken. Something new in store for me. Something's added to the fated list. A prophecy's appeared. It was inevitable. Thanks. Who am I to question fate? The prophecy has been fulfilled. That definitely came to pass. Was bound to happen, really. I can escape through that sinister window there. Looks like Father's not going to make this one easy on me. No getting out of that one. I'll have to live with that.
Oh, Father.
That condition's non-negotiable. I'm stuck with that.
I only wish. Each time I die like that, I come back stronger.
Than, what's your relationship with Ares on Olympus? I know he deals in death himself, but his approach seems rather different from your own. You mean the rest of the Olympians don't treat you well? Disturbingly, all right. What's going on with Charon, by the way, if you can tell me, Than? He's never been particularly talkative, but he really seems to know the inner workings of this place. He must be compensated pretty well for having done this for so long, tending the influx of new souls and all of that. I never thought of it like that. Thanatos, I've meant to ask, is it really the case that many mortals have a crippling fear of death? Why not? I mean, isn't it kind of a big problem that they have such negative associations here? Can't we, I don't know, do something to educate them all? Yeah, seriously. Than, I had another question about death. So, why is it mortals grieve so much about the thing? I mean, it definitely hurts there for a little while, but it's not that bad. But that's absurd. One life. Though, that's horrible even to think about. Didn't know you saw it that way. Hey, Than, something's been troubling me still with what you said about how mortals look at death. If most of them believe their life is all they have, how do they live? I mean, I can't even imagine what that's like. I'd be a lot more careful at the very least. What, you mean that there is no escape? From what? The mortals are up there, not here. Not while they're technically alive in their sense, anyway. I'm starting to notice that, yes. Though, to a mortal who has yet to die, don't they think of death as some sort of release? You come to end their misery, something like that? It really is. Thanatos, I ought to have asked by now, but what's it like? Up there, I mean, outside. You never talk about it. I almost forget that's where you go for work. That sounds awful. If it's that bad, why would all the Olympians chat it up so much? Maybe. I hope. Than, you don't hold a grudge against old Sisyphus, do you? He seems rather apprehensive about you. I understand you met not on the best of terms. I only have a faint impression of the man he used to be, although it seems he's changed a lot since then. Thank you for understanding, anyway. Hey, Than, for all the times you've bailed me out and just all the times you've been around for me, I thought I'd get you this. The real thing. What? Thanatos, is this... You're really giving Mort to me?
I'm deeply honored.
I hope you're ready for some more of the real thing there, Than, because I got you some, and I won't be taking what is this, Zag, for an answer. In order, no, I'm not. By ransacking my father's realm repeatedly, and it's because I like you, Thanatos. In case you still have some misgivings about that. Yeah. Look, if you don't feel the same way about me at this point, I would rather know. Cease all these coy gift exchanges and all that. Than, wait! Thanatos, I wanted to apologize for the last time I approached you with a bottle of the real thing and give the whole exchange another shot. Would that be all right? I don't know that it will. I never really know exactly where I stand with you. But I know how I feel. And I'd rather be upfront with you, even if it means risking our relationship such as it is. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Than. I should not have left the way I did without letting you know. But when you found me, I think that's when I knew, or started to realize, maybe we ought to take our time. Unlike the real thing there, that's a commodity we have in good supply. Just know that if you feel the way I do, you know where to find me. And if not, I'm grateful anyway. You too. Thanatos, I'd ask you to come in, but you're already here. It's really good to see you. I just don't mean to push you, Than. I know all this is kind of a lot. And I wanted you to know this isn't some impulsive thing for me. I'll wait for you however long it takes. Than. Oh, you're right. Hey, Than. Look, speak up already. I don't like it when you're quiet for too long. What's on your mind? It is. Than. I'm so glad. It's just, you know that Megara has been here too. Huh, she did she? That's good. Than, there's something that I meant to tell you. Ask you, rather. You're close with Megara, so what I mean is, you know about us, right? Well, it's just, I figured since you deal with mortals all the time, I know that some of them may choose a single suitor. It's a valid custom if it's yours. You're saying you're not angry with me? Or Meg, for that matter? Sure. Sounds good. Skelly, mate. You really shouldn't have. Do you have any idea how hard to find this is? Sir, this is a mint-condition shady you just gave to me. I'm so grateful. I will keep him safe. I should check in with the house contractor. Ought to spend some of these gems with the house contractor. Wonder what jobs the house contractor has available. I got a new companion. I can bring it along with my other keepsake. Can't get out of here till I turn up the heat. I know. I'm sorry, but this is something that I have to do. You wouldn't understand. Be sure to add those to the list of words you'll eat someday. Father, let me ask you something work-related here. I know the shade called Sisyphus once wronged both you and Thanatos, and has since paid a heavy price. But don't the Fury Sisters now have better things to do than torture him? So then if I could somehow find those terms, then theoretically I could grant him a pardon. That's good to know. Fates be merciful. Thanks, Achilles. That means a lot. I think so. I hope so. It was complicated for a while there, but I think things are clearer for us now. Not just in the moment, but in retrospect. I'm not making any sense. He is. Achilles, have you ever run across the shade of Daedalus in all your time? I found some of his legendary hammers out there, but no sign of him. Indeed I have. You act as though this god mode is some sort of lever I can simply switch at will if ever I wish to unlock my latent strength there, mate. You know, Skelly, I still cannot entirely get over that whole permanently kill you stunt you pulled on me. You had me deeply worried for a while. All for just a laugh. That's what you call it, then? In any case, I did want to make sure. Are you sure that you're all right having to stand around like this? Well, great, I guess. Oh no, not this determinism thing again. Eurydice. I know it. Anyway, she must have been a real catch. I'm sorry for your loss. I have to go look into something here. Meg, Than, what are you two? What's going on? Whatever it is, I can explain. Or, wait, you're both smiling. Oh, let me just take this in a moment here. Well then, if this turns out to be some sort of dream, I will be very, very mad. Though, I guess there's one good way to find out. Well now, where was I? I did. Sometimes I need to slow things down. I'm thankful that we've been on better terms lately, but I've been coming on too strong. Forgive me. You're my dear friend. I don't want to do anything to hurt you. Or anybody else. Meg, I'm deeply flattered, and you're very dear to me. It's just, this isn't what I want from our relationship. I fear I must have led you on. Forgive me. Please, say you'll still be my friend. Should turn around. My escape route's in the courtyard I just left. Phew, well, that was... Someone's at the desk next to the throne. Some sort of special offer for me, my good shade. Work authorized. A fountain chamber in the depths of Tartarus sounds like an excellent idea. Oh, that? Just another job from the house contractor near as I'm concerned, sir. Not like anything on the list was getting done while it was stuck in the archives, besides. I wouldn't mind their help, I guess. Achilles, sir. I got a relic of some sort out there. A globule of ancient blood which formed after I fought with Megara. Is this really the Titan's blood I found? Well, I wasn't about to drink it. Hey, look at what I got out there, Achilles, sir. A vintage bottle of ambrosia plucked straight from Elysium. I hear this stuff is very good, but can't even open it. I've no idea what to do with it right now. Sell it or keep it, huh? Achilles, sir. You happen to know whether Father authorized the transfer of a Macedonian Tau Lambda chariot to Elysium in recent memory? I ran into the former hero Theseus all joyriding about in one of those. What, you mean the golden matching mask? I saw him wearing it all right. Looked like a proper fool, I thought. What of it, though? That it did, most definitely, sir. Well, you know, just the usual struggles of battling toward the surface, generally to some ignoble death. Though, wait, you mean between myself and Megara, don't you? And what if I don't? I hesitate to even use the word. Thank you for the advice, Achilles, sir. Well, you know, just the usual struggles of battling toward the surface, generally to some ignoble death. Though, wait, you mean between myself and Thanatos, don't you? Whoa, just a moment there. I mean, I've never said something like that, have I? Right. You're right, Achilles. Hey, Achilles, I uncovered a late passage in the Codex with regard to Thanatos and me. It says, you think that I'm the god of blood? I'm not the god of anything, I think. I'm not the god of anything, all right? Oh, it's just, sometimes I find my thoughts, they wander between those I care about. It's not just one. You mortals, typically you had a single suitor, did you not? Wait, you're saying Father, he was never with somebody else besides my mother? I'm nothing like him. Come on, Meg, Father had it coming for some time. What's your concern besides? The house is safe. I will not let that happen. Seemed only fair in the grand scheme of things. He slew his own parents at some point, right? I think the Fates enjoy this sort of thing. I'm planning to. Not enough Titan blood. I need more Titan blood. I'm lacking Titan blood. Don't have the Titan blood. Need more ambrosia here. Don't have enough ambrosia. I need to get my hands on more ambrosia. Lacking ambrosia here. Need some more nectar. Don't have enough nectar for this. Not enough nectar. Need more nectar. There you go, Batty. Here you go, Shady. Rib, this one's for you. Drink up there, Mort. Here you go. There. Upgraded. Better than new. There we go. Better. Powered up. Batty, you're all set. Shady, you're all set. Rib, you are all set. Mort, you are all set. I need to turn up the heat. Not getting out of here without more heat. I need to add conditions to the pact. I need to change the pact before I go. Oh, bloody hell. I have to modify the pact. I need to add more heat. A sealed document regarding Sisyphus. Hey, that's the court musician's sentence. Long past due. Achilles thinks that I'm the god of blood? The fated list of minor prophecies. The fated list. Anything on the list? New details of another prophecy. A prophecy's been added to the list. Prophecy fulfilled. Another prophecy fulfilled. This one's for you, Three Fates. That's one more prophecy fulfilled. Pleasure doing business with you, Fates. So tell me something, Father, if you please, since we're more candid lately in regard to matters of my birthright here and all. Did you and Mother... how to put this... any brothers or sisters I should know about? Sure, that's fair enough. It's just not all such things occur as planned, as I am told, from tales of your brothers and so forth. Heartwarming. Greetings, Father. Ran into Lady Demeter out there on my last outing. Or should I say my grandmother? Was she to you, then, ex-mother-in-law? Source of abject terror? Hard keeping track? Our family's rather complicated. Hard to imagine. Question for you, Father. The name Kore happen to mean anything to you by any chance? So let's see. Demeter's daughter went missing. She wound up down here. I happened. Mother left. Demeter, and everyone else on Olympus apparently, has no idea. That about right? Tell me what happened. You can't hide the truth forever. Oh, this one's not insipid in the slightest. Let me get this straight. My mother's Persephone, her mother's Demeter, but her father evidently was some farm boy. My red blood comes from him. And my propensity to die, I guess. Then Mother, did she grow older with age? Is she just going to expire as the mortals do? With demigods, I hear it can go either way. I'll have to try that, thanks. Well, you know, just the usual struggles of battling toward the surface, generally to some ignoble death. Though, wait, you mean between me, Meg, and Thanatos, don't you? Whoa, just a moment there, I mean... I suppose you're not presuming much at all. Follow my heart, though. Where? Oh, it's just... I met the goddess Demeter out there. The blessings that she offered, they just drained the heat and life from everything. I thought she saw to fruits and grains and vegetables and such. Not that I'm complaining. I will. I'm glad you think so, mate. These tales of my valorous accomplishments do seem to cheer you up, so I will keep reporting back once I rack up some more. You don't like it when I pet your other heads, huh? No. Here, boy. Just as long as one of your 3 heads enjoys these pets. If I don't pet your other heads, don't bite my arm off. Deal? Not everybody knows exactly how to give you pets and live to tell of it, right, boy?
Varatha, who's this Guan Yu? Grant me the aspect of Guan Yu. Guan Yu. Guan Yu.
Not enough darkness. Don't have enough darkness. I need more darkness for that. I don't have the darkness. Need more darkness. I'll take some darkness. Darkness, please. Could use some darkness. Here's the darkness. Here's your darkness. Not enough gemstones. Don't have enough gemstones. Need more gemstones for that. I need more gemstones. I'm short of gemstones. I'll take the gemstones. I'll have the gemstones. Gemstones, please. Go with the gemstones. Here's the gemstones. Here's the gemstones, then. Trade you these gemstones. Not enough diamonds. Don't have enough diamonds. I need more diamonds. I'm short of diamonds. I'll have a diamond. Could use that diamond. I'll take that diamond. The diamond, please. Your diamonds. Here's the diamonds. These are your diamonds. Could always use more keys. More keys for me. Chthonic keys. Extra keys. Here's the keys. Here are your keys. I'll take the nectar. I'll have that nectar. Let's have that nectar. Let's see that nectar. Here's the nectar. Here's your nectar. 1 ambrosia bottle, please. I'll take the ambrosia. Ambrosia, then, why not? Give me your finest bottle. Here's the ambrosia. This ambrosia ought to pay for that. I need the Titan blood. Give me the Titan blood. Could use that Titan blood. I'll buy the Titan blood. Here's payment in blood. Trade you this Titan blood. Here's Titan blood, then. I'll take the special, please. That's too good a deal to pass up. I'll take that deal. Give me the current special. Good deal. Here's the fee. I like the sound of this. Work approved, and here's the fee, good contractor. I like the sound of this one here, good contractor. Go make it happen. Contractor, I would ask that you pursue this job. I'll be excited to see the result. Your asking price, good contractor. Well worth the fruits of your hard work, I'm sure. Since Father's not paying us any heed, what say we go with this assignment, contractor? I grant you funding and autonomy to do this job upon your earliest convenience, contractor. All right. If this isn't a good expenditure of resources, then I don't know what is. On my authority, I'd like it if you did this job for me. Is that all right? Contractor, work approved. I think we'll go with this. Contractor, I have another job. Let's go with this one, then. This should be good, I think. Well, I don't see why not. No need to overthink this one, I guess. How about this, contractor? I positively cannot wait to see what sorts of foul creatures I'll dredge up with this. A fine hallway requires a fine rug, I always say. I say it sometimes. Oh, we absolutely need to get this rug. Right over there. By my decree, this house is not a house without this rug. If there's a finer rug to set back there, I'll likely end up getting it as well. What time is it? That's right. Rug switching time. I don't know. Let's try a different rug. Let's try a different rug there, if you please. I've had a change of heart about that rug, if you don't mind. I think we both know that it's time to change the rug. If anybody needs to see their own reflection down the hall, well, now they can. Let us hereby have better seating, on which I shall never rest, you mark my words. It seems my princely duty to commission this fine portrait of myself. Since this is Father's house, it's only fair the walls be slathered with his sour look. This piece has the power to embarrass several members of this house all in one swoop. Oh gods, am I becoming hopelessly obsessed with Theseus? Every self-respecting house needs a portrait of a girl from Crete. I'd like to see the depths of Tartarus adorn those walls back there. This artful piece of terrifying asphodel should add some atmosphere. I've not seen the famous Heracles about, and so let's have a marble effigy of him instead. Father always wanted a sundial. Though that aside, let's have a sundial back there post-haste. I think we'd better go with this option instead. Let's say we change things up again, all right? Let's shift some things around if you don't mind. I think we ought to mix things up a bit. Let's try this on for size instead, okay? A hideous rendition of a grizzled skeleton seems suitable decor. This thought-provoking piece seems like a decent conversation starter for the hall. A nice floral arrangement ought to lighten up the mood a little bit. I'm sure nobody's going to mind some lovely flowers there. Back there, let's change the color theming up a little bit. This color ought to suit the hall back there. We should redecorate the hall back there like so. This is the color suited for our hall back there. Let's try this color on for size instead. I'd like to see it in this color once again. This color seemed to suit the hall quite well. Let's change the colors up back there again. For Cerberus, only the greatest bed will do. This seems a suitably fine resting pad for Cerberus. Excuse me while I swap your bedding for you, boy. Let's change the bedding up for Cerberus. This other bedding seems a better fit. Hard to decide which bedding type to choose. A marble bust of some old man seems just the thing to liven this place up. I think those columns still could use some sprucing up. Was thinking it'd be good to change those columns up a bit. Changed my mind about those columns there. Let's go back to an older style for those columns. Cerberus was never keen on playing ball, but on the other hand, who doesn't like a ball? If Hypnos is going to be sleeping on the job, he ought to do it in the lap of luxury. They say that only Heracles himself can lift these things. I'll take them then. The hall to Father ought to look more sinister, I think. A bit more mood lighting in the main hall is certainly in order, isn't it? These undead flower petals ought to add an extra touch of elegance, I think. Can't have too many undead flower petals around here. Let's get some undead flower petals over there post-haste. I won't be needing these, but anyone emerging from the pool of sticks might like them, I suppose. Let's set some decadent old tombs right smack in the middle of the hall back there. Should make my bedchambers a little more presentable, I guess. I have this crippling compulsion to commission objects I am never ever going to sit on. Always wanted my own entertainment table, and I can finally afford one, I suppose. If some big light-refracting orb won't fill the lounge with revelry, I don't know what will. The lounge could use a decent rug, I think. This stately rug should match the lounge decor. The lounge's regulars might like this rug, I guess. A serviceable rug for a serviceable lounge. It can't be eaten, as I understand, but it can be displayed for all to see. Cerberus won't touch these things, although some shades seem to enjoy them fine. I think this rug's really going to tie the whole room together. Let's take that down for now. Let's pack that up for now. Teardown approved, contractor. I miss the way things used to be with that. Let's go without that for a bit, all right? Let's bring that back, I think. Let's put that up again. Let's see how this looks again. Let's put this back up, why not? Let's go ahead with this again. Who needs sleep? Not even tired, thanks. Can't sleep. I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'm wide awake. It's never bedtime here. Should visit the head chef. The head chef always wants fish. Fish delivery for the head chef. The head chef is going to want this fish. Here's what I caught lately. Here's what I caught. Here's all I caught. Freshly caught, just for you, chef. Here's the latest catch, chef. Here's the catch of the day. Here's the catch of the day. Or night. Trade you these horrid things. Please take these, will you, chef? I come to you bearing aquatic beasts. Here, you can have these, chef. Do what you will with these, my good chef. Some water-dwelling beasts for you, good chef. This is my latest haul. Look at what I caught, chef. Why, thank you. Pleasure doing business. I'm much obliged. Seems fair enough. Fair market value. Totally worth it. All right, then. We're settled up. Always a pleasure. Till next time, use them wisely, my friend. Done deal. Well, Pff, this is hard. Need practice. Practice. I hate this thing. That is a sound. Okay, it's something. Any better? Close enough. Not quite there. Decent. Getting there. Musical, right? There. I can play. That's music. Like that. All right. Phew. He's not really that great. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for letting me know. Hope you get to see her again someday. Won't budge at all. They are completely stuck. Utterly immovable. Not even going to try. These are unliftable. Alas, I am no Heracles. Won't budge. No way I'm lifting these. I think it says it's 48 minutes past the 7th hour. It's 7:48 right now, I guess. Looks like it's about 7:50. It's almost 8 o'clock. It's 7:48. 7:48. That's a coincidence. Still 7:48. Let me guess. 7:48. It was. It's still exactly 7:48. It's 48 past 7. Wait, this requires a second player, doesn't it? Don't have a player too. No one around here likes this stuff but me. It's unplayable in its current state. I don't have time for leisurely activities like this. It's probably not that fun. Not in the mood right now. Perhaps I'll never meet my match. Oh, so much for the swiftness of Hermes. Oh, I miss being ridiculously fast. Oh, Lerny, why? That Lerny. How could Lerny do this? Hey, Skelly, you look like you know your way around Tartarus. Found some of this ancient Titan blood out there, and I was looking to score some more. Well, there it is, in case you change your mind. Ha 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 ha! Duly noted. I just prefer to stand, all right? I get lots of exercise, okay? Face me yourself, old man. Never heard of him. Can't be that hard to play, can it? I guess it's soft. I could take him. He sure looks tall. You there, old man? Come out of there. Show yourself. I know you're in there. Say something. Hello? Who is this swarthy-looking character? I bet there were far greater poets. Hello? Hello? I know you can hear me, old man. Say something. It's me. Dusa, I'm impressed you're able to manage this whole lounge all by yourself. How do you do it? What's your secret? Of course not. What's behind schedule, though? This place doesn't seem any worse for wear than usual. Isn't there something I can do to help? Dusa, wait, before you fly away. There must be something I can do to help pitch in with everything. Doesn't matter how good you are at your job. What you're describing, that's more than one individual can handle. The house contractor isn't cooperating with you, huh? No wonder so many lounge renovations are clogged up in the works. Though maybe I can grease the wheels a bit. She's running herself ragged. Oh, that might be my fault. I've been giving the contractor lots of work. Some of those lounge orders must be coming from you, right? This place is really shaping up. Just trying to help. The lounge is really starting to look nice lately, Dusa. All your hard work is really paying off. I'm looking forward. Wait, no, now's fine, of course. What is it, Dusa? I'm not so busy, by the way, and always happy to check in. Wait, is something wrong? It was my pleasure, really. All of us use the lounge, don't we? This house can really be a lot, but in the lounge here, things are easier a bit, I think. I'm so glad we have you watching over it. Take care now. Dusa, you must work harder than anyone in this house, keeping everything so neat and orderly. I don't think it should be thankless work, so thank you. And I'd like for you to have this. Oh, you said it all. Don't mean to put you on the spot or anything. I'm just glad we've had a chance to get to know each other. Okay, bye. Hey, Dusa, here's some more of this really, really good nectar for you. Please keep up the wonderful work, and more importantly, keep being your wonderful self. Please, it's yours. Besides, you must have some time off coming up when you can enjoy it, don't you? Well, you enjoy, all right? Dusa, I don't mean to upset you, but I'm worried you're going to burn yourself out if you keep pushing yourself past your limits. Are you sure you don't need a break? Please, take care of yourself. Hey, Dusa, congratulations on completing your assignment with the lounge. Look at this place, it's better than ever. All thanks to your effort and dedication. Here, this is for you. Something special for the occasion. A chthonic companion! Dusa, really? You're the best. Ambrosia isn't only for the gods, you know, Dusa. It's for anyone we really care about. So, here. Please, enjoy this, or just add it to the lounge's stash, whatever suits you. You're so much more than what you said. I wish you could see that. If only everybody in this house had your spirit. It should be more than sometimes that you feel that way as far as I'm concerned. I've never met anybody like you before. My father always told me not to smile quite as much, but you're like me. Dusa, wait! I got you more ambrosia, Dusa, and I hope this is okay. I figure maybe you could use this for the lounge, special events, guests, that sort of thing. Well, look, if I listened to everything I was told, my life would be a lot different and a lot worse off, I think. So, who cares what anybody says? I enjoy your company. I remember when we first met. You were carrying 3 bowls for Cerberus and bumped right into me. It all went flying, but you cleaned up half of it before it hit the ground, and flew away before I got your name. I thought I'd never see you again. See you, Dusa. Dusa, I was thinking that this batch of ambrosia ought to hold the lounge over for quite a while. Keep things livelier for everyone. And please take a bottle for yourself, won't you? As a token of my affection. I did indeed. And I'm glad to get it off my chest, if you must know. Though, what about you? How do you feel? What? No, Dusa, of course not. Why is it so damn difficult to share one's feelings with somebody else? I don't want to ruin what we have. If only you could see what's in my heart. See you soon. Of course, Dusa. Where should we chat? The lounge, or maybe somewhere more private? I'm sorry, Dusa. I put a lot on you, and maybe I shouldn't have since I'm the prince and everything, as you point out, and sometimes I forget myself. I'd never pressure you, it's just I thought you had these feelings for me too. It's just what? Whatever it is, it's okay. You can be yourself with me, Dusa, I promise. Oh, look, there's nothing to apologize for, not at all. In fact, all this is a relief. I've learned a lot from you too, and I cherish our friendship for what it is. Do you think that we could still be friends? Or is it better that you didn't see me anymore? I respect that so much, and yes, I promise, Dusa. So, well then, friends? For all eternity? Bye, Dusa. Dusa, please. Remember, friends for all eternity? It's a long time, so there's no need for second-guessing. I'm glad we had a chance to talk. Look, if you don't want the ambrosia anymore, and receiving it made you feel uncomfortable in any way, I'll take it back. It was my gift to you, to do with as you please. Are you sure you don't want it? Hey now, there's no need to do anything rash like that. That ambrosia was my gift to you, and it was unconditional. Just try the stuff and see. They say the purer the act of giving, the better it is. Won't you keep it? If not for yourself, then for the lounge? Thanks. Okay. Hey, Dusa, something I was wondering, and it's just curiosity, mind you, but is there somebody else? I mean, somebody special whom you're close with or would like to be? Romantically, I mean, if it's all right to ask. I definitely know. There's 7 kinds of love or so, isn't that right? It isn't something that's taught extensively down here, though, so there's still a lot for me to learn, I guess. I love you too, Dusa. Bye. Guess everybody knows. Miss Dusa, I ran into hostile Gorgons that resembled you out there in Asphodel. Resembled only in the vaguest sense, I mean. They lacked your charm or social graces anyway. I just hope you are not related, since I sort of, so I have your permission to continue hacking down such Gorgons with impunity. I had another question about your relationship to other Gorgons, Dusa. So, I notice you're not much for hissing, snake-like noises when you speak, and so on. Is that some sort of special Gorgon language or something? Oh wait, me? I never gave it any thought. I guess it's from my father. He insisted that he'd teach me how to speak himself. Maybe it's in the blood. Hey, Dusa, this is kind of personal and you don't have to answer, but I have to know. So, did you used to have a body and all that? Because I've heard of Gorgons, well, that you had wings and such. Well, that was inconsiderate of me. Miss Dusa, I, wanted to apologize for when I pried about your past. I just wanted to get to know you better, but I was insensitive and I'm sorry. And I'm glad too. It must be pretty handy being able to turn somebody into stone. Is that something you can just do whenever you please, like, I don't know, sticking out your tongue or something? Probably for the best that we cannot. Oh, yes, I made it pretty far. On that account you heard correctly, Dusa. But turns out I have unfinished business here, so I should be turning up like this from time to time. It is. It's both okay and great. Have to tell you, Dusa, your job seems really stressful here. It's a big house. You have to tend to the entire thing. I'm not sure it was ever normal around here, but I'm sorry I created work for you. Cerberus tore the place apart because of me. Though maybe I can help you patch things up. And she's off. Dusa, wherever did you get that feedy companion you gave me? You know how much that thing is worth? To me, at least. I don't know who collects those anymore, but I sure do. Wait, you don't mean... No, not from Nyx herself. Did you... Wait, Dusa, you didn't, how to put this, borrow her from Nyx, did you? That's nice of her. Thank you again. Say, Dusa, in your work around the house, you wouldn't happen to have run into a Skelly character out in the courtyard there, have you? I think so. I hope so. She's got this. Thank you, Dusa. I know you and Miss Meg are close, so I am grateful that we have your blessings. Though we're kind of not out in the open with it necessarily, so if you please, just keep it quiet for us, would you? Bye. Dusa, there is something you should know about me. Me and Nyx, that is. She's not my real mother. My real mother's called Persephone. She's out there somewhere. On the surface. That's why I left. Wait, just a moment. Are you laughing? I hope so too. I trust you not to mention this to everybody in the house, but I have. Found her, that is. I'm trying to figure out what happens next. Can't really talk about it yet, so bear with me. Dusa, I just can't right now. I hope it's not been too much, having to care for Cerberus, is it, Dusa? He isn't quite as fearsome as he seems. At least, that goes for 2 heads out of 3. Cleaning up after him? Far from it, then. I got where I needed to go, and if not for your help, maybe I wouldn't have. As for why I'm back, as Father would say, I have some business to attend to here. How's your relationship with Nyx been lately, Dusa? She strikes me as a pretty intense supervisor. You getting on okay? Hey, no, it's not like that. It's just a feeling that I've had from glimpses of the interactions that I've seen between you two. I haven't always got along with Nyx, but I know she cares deeply about this house and everyone in it, including you. I may not use those exact words. Sure. Dusa, hey, I wanted to congratulate you. Saw you were chosen as the featured servant of the house, getting your portrait there right in the lounge for all to see. That's quite an honor. You're doing great. Enjoying that new rug there, broker? My aspect of Stygius grows stronger. My aspect of Varatha grows in power. My aspect of Coronoct is stronger now. My aspect of Aegis became stronger. My aspect of Exegriff feels even stronger. More decor. Should look good right there. A fine addition to the bedchambers. Just what I always wanted. How about we put this there? Hi, Dusa. Hey, Dusa. Hey, Dusa. Dusa. What, you mean a vision from Varatha the Eternal Spear? That's out of the ordinary. And also a bit concerning. So what did you see? I see you through the eyes of the Crimson Phoenix. I don't understand. What's that supposed to mean? I see you through the eyes of the Crimson Phoenix. Achilles, something awakened in Varatha when I spoke the words. It revealed to me a form I'd never seen, wielded by the warrior called Guan Yu, handsomely dressed, and just as you described. That's no Greek name, is it? Fear is for the weak. Varatha, I see you through the eyes of the Crimson Phoenix. A new aspect. Who's Guan Yu? Oh, gods. Skelly, what did you do? So you carelessly spoke secret words imparted by the fates themselves to an infernal weapon forged at the dawn of creation. Then what? Say, did you walk up to Aegis or just shout over your shoulder? I miss my fancy sorcery already. It's the twin fists. Another weapon. The pact can tell I have Malphon this time. Malphon, I see everything you are. Malphon, awaken! Malphon, reveal your secrets! Grant me the aspect of Talos. Grant me the aspect of Demeter. Talos, Demeter. Malphon. My aspect of Malphon grows stronger still. Stygius, I see your kingly pardon from a prison of stone. A future aspect. What sort of name is Arthur? Grant me the aspect of Arthur. Arthur. Coronoct, I see you drawn in the arms of the 7th Avatar. A hidden aspect. Rama, who are you? Grant me the aspect of Rama. Rama. There you go, Feedy. Feedy, you're all set. Access to the administrative chamber, huh? Father always said if I wanted privilege access again, I'd have to earn it. I knew you thought I'd never do it under any circumstances, Father. That seemed reason enough. Though fear not, I've no plans to reapply for a position there. I'll be sure to say hello. I got acquainted with the twin fists of Malphon recently, sir. Fills me with a kind of battle hunger I'd not felt before. To think the empty hand could have as much destructive force as any weapon. Thank you. Achilles, sir, I've uncovered the hidden aspect for Stygius. Nyx gave me the words this time, and a vision of a noble leader among mortals. An entire armored legion of them. Arthur was his name. will be his name, I guess.
Does seem that way.
Achilles. I've revealed the hidden aspect of the Heartseeker. Lady Artemis herself told me the words, and it seems Coronacht belonged to, maybe will belong to, somebody called Rama. Peerless with the bow, even among gods. I have this feeling that he will. Of course, sir, don't mention it. You're really stuck having to guard this corridor most of the time, huh? Well, see you around. Oh, believe me, I don't. But I would like to be able to go where I please around here, and confounding father is another benefit. Appreciated, sir. Could never get that blasted thing to work for me. I'll just patch this through to the house contractor then. Okay, it should be dispatched over to the house contractor now. Never thought I'd come back here again. Greetings, everyone. Just visiting. How's everybody doing? Hello, I'll only be a moment. Just checking up on things. Just thought I'd say hello. Oh, don't mind me. Just me. Pretend I'm not even here. Should check that stack of contracts back there. Contract I'm looking for should be back there. Should check the admin chamber just in case. Should have a look in the administrative chamber there. Thinking I ought to check the old administrative chamber now. I ought to check the old administrative chamber there. Nyx's mirror. The mirror of night. Mirror of night. Hello, mirror. I'm growing stronger. I can grow stronger. I can be stronger. I can get stronger. I can be more. I can do better. Night, protect me. I feel different. Felt that, I think. Feeling good. Ready, I think. Okay. The power of darkness. Phew, felt that. Think that should do it. The power of night. Nyx's power. Nyx's strength. See you, Mira. Can maybe use some rest. I'm late for work. Father's going to kill me. Going as fast as I can. You hurry up. You better not give me away, old man. Sorry. Oh, gods. Damn it. Oh, come on. Doesn't make any sense. What? I'll do it later. None whatsoever, yes. I haven't forgotten. No one told me. Oh, it's faded. Correct. Can't understand any of this. Okay, I'm done. So, can I go yet, Father? I'm sorry, Father. I just overslept. I must have overslept. How am I even supposed to know exactly when to be here? I mean, every moment, every day and night here, it's all the same. Right. Too lenient? Instead of lambasting me non-stop, have you considered maybe training me some more to do this fascinating work to your satisfaction? You'll forgive me if I didn't memorize every laborious detail the last time you performed your monologue about how all this works. Then why don't you? I don't want any of this. I'm not the one who drew the short lot with your brothers and got stuck here forever. Why am I having to do this senseless parchment pushing for you? At least I can't be late for that job anymore. Say, Skelly, don't suppose you'd care to tell me how the infamous twin-fisted Malphon came to be right here in this very courtyard, would you? All right, maybe I will. I heard lately from the goddess Athena, Nyx. She seems to admire you. I thought Olympians didn't like our kind. You make a good team. The Olympians can't really see me, can they, Nyx? I mean, not very well. I get that they can sense details here and there, but they don't know the full extent of what's going on. Are we really so far beyond their influence? I won't. Somehow I always knew, that you were not my birth mother. I mean, look at Hypnos and Thanatos. There's no way that I could have been related to them. Everybody knew, and yet, when I finally learned for certain, it was still a shock. No, Nyx, please, it's quite all right. You may not have given birth to me, but you still cared for me. I never doubt that. Likewise, are you sure it's all right that I continue to address you by name? Nyx, can you tell me more about my birth mother? Anything at all. What was she like when you first met? What did you think of her? Finer qualities, such as abandoning her family members. Why did she leave? Why won't you tell me? I trust you, Nyx. I do. Nyx, if I can ever make my way from here out to the surface, how do you know that I can find her? The instructions you gave me, how can you know for sure that's where she is, that she hasn't left, or... I'll find her then. I have to. I finally made it to the surface, Nyx. Confronted Father there out in the cold. I couldn't make it past him, but I was so close. Effort and time. Nyx, all you've done to help me with the Olympians, the mirror, the house contractor, I worry that if Father were to know that he would turn his wrath upon you. I don't want anything to happen. Then, if there's really nothing he can do, why go along with his deception? About my birth mother, I mean. All right. Obligated to cooperate. No wonder I thought you two truly were husband and wife. Respectful. Definitely. I have to ask you something, Nyx. What is this debt you owe my father anyway? Forgive my eavesdropping, it's just, I heard the two of you discussing things, and it came up. It was too much even for you. So, when Father arrived, you welcomed him? He helped? He has never taken advantage of you? Of your generosity? I'm sure we can reconcile our disagreements all the same. I'll make them work for it at least. What, Father can't control the pest problem? Never thought I'd be of any help rampaging through the upper levels of his domain. Yes, I think so, Nyx. Returning here by Father's hand does put a special sting into it, though. So, any invaluable tips on how to vanquish him? Some hidden weaknesses only you know about, something like that?
I would. I will.
Nix, I've come to know the god of swiftness, Hermes, though it seems to me he doesn't work directly with the others on Olympus. Do you know him well?
I get it. Thank you, Nix.
Nix, I encountered Demeter. She mentioned her daughter, Persephone. You never said she was my grandmother. Didn't you think, under the circumstances, that was something I should know?
Yes. We're understood.
You offer something called the fated list of minor prophecies to me. Chances are I'm going to pick it up. Though, you make it sound like there's more I should know about it. Should I be concerned? That's somehow reassuring. Thank you, Nix. Though they're just minor prophecies, right? The kind that won't necessarily come to pass unless spelled out and coupled with a decent reward to make it worth my while. Not even the fates are above greasing the wheels of progress, then.
Some more than others, yes.
No, it's just the latest renovations from the contractor. Father told me you've been supervising all of that. Look, just between us, and I'll not speak of it again, but thanks. So much. I'm glad you like them, Nix. Though if you don't, just give the word and I will have them removed. Probably incinerated for good measure. Now that you mention it, though, how come you were always in this corner in particular? Makes sense. Mostly. Don't you ever get lonely down here, Nix? For companionship, I mean. Because, just look at you. You're very beautiful, the night herself. There's nothing you can't do. When I was younger, I thought you and Father, but is there not someone else? I see. Forgive my rudeness. Something about setbacks building character, I guess. I didn't take you for someone to look on the bright side of things, Nix. No problem whatsoever, I'm sure. Wait, you mean the Fates? And Stygius? I'm honored that they would have taken any notice of me. What is it that they want for me to know? I see your kingly pardon from a prison of stone. This must be for one of the weapon's hidden forms. Please tell your daughters I am very grateful, Nix. I'll take my chances it's the former. Nix, the words you told me. When I spoke them to Stygius, the blade revealed to me the form of a great leader among men, taking counsel with his loyal retinue about a circular table. But if his reign is inevitable, why would the fates need me? Well, thank them for me, please. I don't suppose the name Skelly happens to mean anything to you, does it, Nix? Well, essentially he's an animated skeleton who shows up just outside my bedchambers and lets me practice with my weapons on him. I sort of figured that you put him up to it. So it wasn't you? I think so? I don't know. He seems all right. Nix, if, hypothetically, I felt that some injustice had been dealt to someone who deserved a better lot, say, that they were subjected to too harsh a punishment for all eternity, don't I have some of my father's authority to do something about it? But how can I possibly find anything in there? The place is wall-to-wall pacts and parchments. I have no idea where to look. Yes, we are. Nix, you must know something about why Father broke off ties with the Olympians, don't you? Had to ask. Nix, I was just busy doing some administrative chamber record-keeping recently, and wouldn't you know it, it somehow slipped my mind where I could find the sentencing parchment work for the knave king Sisyphus, forced to toil out in Tartarus. I ran it by Megara. Sigma Phi Alpha Lower Gamma folder. Got it. Thanks. I was pleased to see an order pending approval for the release of Orpheus with the house contractor Nix. If Father wants him to start singing again, locking him in Tartarus doesn't seem like the most efficient way to go about it. Besides, I think he's suffered enough. You're worried Father doesn't have enough live music to enjoy while brooding over his gloomy court. I'm just glad to see him back. I waived the punishment sentence for Sisyphus the Knave King, Nix, except he chose to stay. He chose to stay in Tartarus, I think in part because he likes getting to speak with me from time to time. Also his bolder friend. I'll look out for him. He certainly looked out for me. Nix, you ever have a burning urge to find the case files for the circumstances under which our court musician bound himself to eternal servitude here in this house, and forever lost his opportunity to be with his beloved muse? I was wondering if you had a remedy for that. Zeta Pi Omega Upper Beta folder. I'll look into it as soon as possible. You don't know how pleased I was to see Orpheus visiting with his muse Eurydice over in Asphodel. Best of all, I don't think he's left for good. He'll just have some time to visit her now and again. Thank you, Nix. On their behalf and mine. They were so happy, Nix. I happen to be looking into our security situation here, just running background checks, that sort of thing, and I was wondering if you could help me locate an old pact signed by Achilles. Nix. It would mean a lot. Not just to him, but me. Couldn't be more certain, Nix. I saw Achilles with Patroclus in Elysium, Nix. They're free to be together now, thanks to you. If only you could have seen them. Father isn't going to be thrilled I've let him out of a binding pact. Don't see Achilles doing that any time soon. You're pleased we're together, Nix? I thought you'd be concerned that such relationships distract from work responsibilities and such, although I'm grateful to have your approval. Thanks. You're happy Meg and I are friends now, Nix. I appreciate it certainly, though. I worry it might get in the way of Meg's ability to do her job. It is. You're probably right. Thank you, Nix. I think we each have harbored feelings for each other for some time. We've finally been true about them. Oh, he's all right. Though I'll be sure to keep an eye on him. It's difficult to find a friend down here, though I have always had a trusted one in Thanatos and he in me. I think we have a better understanding of that now. I will. She's my friend, Nix. Look, I love you very much. You know I do, except you cannot choose my friends for me. I can't allow that. I know you don't trust her. Don't you trust me? She'll be fine. No one works harder than Dusa. Thank you for saying so, Nix. Though you mean you were mistaken about me or about Dusa? I will. She'd do the same for me. Hey, Nix, I would have you know I'm now proud owner of my very own chthonic companion. You really built them to last. Just not very many of them, apparently. I'd all but given up on ever finding one. I have to say, and I do mean this as a compliment, it's hard for me to imagine Night Incarnate herself fashioning these little keepsakes to be given between friends, and I just adore them. Nix, did you really give Dusa quite possibly the sole surviving Epsilon Edition chthonic companion in the entire underworld? She's very grateful for it, so much so that she entrusted Feedy to my care. They grow in power that way, right? That's very calculating when you put it quite like that. You have always cared for me and protected me, and given me someone to look up to. This is nothing, Nix. Nix, if you'll forgive me this transgression for a moment, I would like for you to have this vintage bottle of ambrosia, please. You can hand it off to Megara as contraband, but just in case, I wanted you to have it first. Though Father does have questionable taste. So glad you liked it, Nix. And good timing, too, because I have for you another bottle here. They say each one is different in its own respect. And besides, the pleasures of Olympus should be shared. Please take it, won't you? That's quite all right. It never spoils, and you have all the time in the world. Nix, along with giving you this bottle of ambrosia here, there's something I have meant to say to you. The three fates have been very kind to me, because in denying me my birth mother, they gave me you. Without your steady presence here, I can't imagine what it would be like. Well, I mean every word. I love you, Nix. I think Chaos wishes to re-establish contact with you, Nix. The two of you drifted apart from one another, so I think I can imagine. I lost touch with Thanatos a while, but that was nothing in comparison to this. Isn't this some way you can reconnect? Of course, Nix. Anything. What can I do? Wait, the sigil? But I'm not authorized to use it. It's never worked for me, and I have even less authority around here now. I'll do everything I can. Hey, maybe you can put in a request with the house contractor for me. Make it official, right? Please do. Until next time, Nix. It was my pleasure. Take care of each other. Nix, you're back! So, how did things with Chaos go? Please tell me it went well. So what happens now? You're back on speaking terms, then does it mean Chaos will stop by for a visit soon, something like that? I see. Well, take care of each other, please. Oh, it's just... Please don't take this the wrong way, Nix, but I was worried you were being rather harsh to Dusa. You asked her not to speak to me at all? Pfft, if I'm so important, shouldn't I be the one to choose whom I get to interact with around here? Whatever you say. What happened with Dusa, Nix? You really fired her because she talked to me. She was my friend. Insubordination and repeated lack of what? She worked harder than anyone here to keep the house neat and orderly. I'd thought you would have valued that. Efficiency. You know who you sound like right now, don't you, Nix? I can't believe this. Nix, I'm sorry that I raised my voice with you before. It's just... I cared about Dusa, and I know just how much she cared about working here, with you and all of us. Isn't there some way you would reconsider letting her go? Wait, you're saying you fired Dusa for working too hard? Did you give her any warning? Please, give her another chance, Nix. She can learn, she just needs to know what she did wrong. She gave this work everything. She just pushed too hard. Shouldn't something like that be forgivable? Yes. Hooray. Well deserved. I don't often see you interact with Hypnos, Nix, so I just wanted to make sure. Is everything all right for the time being? How long are we talking? Can't remember the last time I saw you speaking with him now that you mention it. Well, keep it up, Hypnos. Athena sends you her kindest regards, Nix. Sounds like you have maintained some correspondence since all this began, but you told her you're my mother. If she's supposedly so wise, isn't that quite a risk? If she finds out you've been misleading her. Ah, I see. I guess. I think. Nix, have you seen Charon lately? Everything all right with him? I can never tell how he's doing. I suppose you were the one to thank for his assistance when it comes to selling me his wares and such. Doesn't answer to me either. Nix, at first I thought I maybe should ignore this, but I wanted to give you greetings from Lord Ares, who seems rather interested in you. You're not... Wait, you're not interested in him. I mean, he's murderous. Polite, though, I don't know. Any time. Hey, Nix, Lord Ares wanted you to know, and I believe I quote, that I am often thinking of her here. Take that for what it's worth. I like the positive attitude. Help me, Nix. Or rather, help yourself. Lord Ares seeks for me to put the two of you in contact. I mean, I don't know why I'm getting so defensive here, now that I think on it. I hear from them rather a lot myself. Nix, did you really start a correspondence with Lord Ares, as he put it to me recently? Is everything all right with you and him? What a father. He's forbidden any contact whatsoever. Fair point. You're going to meet Ares sometime, Nix. Or maybe you already have? Well, it's just... Ares, I don't know, he just doesn't seem your type. And isn't he a little young for you? I know, you're right. Nix, Ares sends you his regards again. Wanted to let you know. It's complicated over there, I guess. Deucer, hey, what's the matter? You seem... Something's wrong. What happened? Tell me, please. Wait, Deucer, slow down. What is the matter? Nix really has forbidden you from even speaking with me. Do you know on what grounds? I need to talk to Nix about all this. Wait, what exactly happened? Your last day or night? What is all this? You're really leaving? Why? Wait! Nix. Damn it. Imagine my relief. I'm glad that Nix has come around. I understand she was concerned, but I hope she never looks past all your good qualities like that again. Look, I'm just glad you're back. So what even happened when you lost your job, Deucer? Did you have someplace else to stay? Was everything all right? I'm surprised you wanted to come back to work after something like that. Wouldn't you be totally fed up? Burned out on the whole thing? But if you go too far beyond your limits, things can get bad. Believe me. I mean, you almost lost the job you care so much about. Sounds good. I will. How's work lately, Deucer? You seem to have a handle on your new responsibilities, or so I hear from Nix. Great to hear it. Hope you keep it up. The Mirror of Night. Nix updated my mirror. There's Nix's work order. The Eldest Sigil. Nix needs it upgraded, huh? The Eldest Sigil should be fully powered up for Nix. I'd like my darkness back. How about a new beginning? Let's try this mirror stuff again. Return my darkness to me. Show me something new. How else can I improve? What more potential do I have? Let's see the last of them. The Sisyphus contract. I can buy it out. Should check back later for the Sisyphus contract. Orpheus's contract. I can release him. It'll take some time for Orpheus's contract to show up. In the name of Hades, I hereby release Sisyphus from the terms of his pact. In the name of Hades, I hereby release Orpheus from the terms of his pact. And I, in turn, am indebted to you, Orpheus, for your calm demeanor and ability to accept life's greatest challenges. You inspire me, and I wish you the best. Hey, Orpheus, mate. I have something good for you right here. Ambrosia, all the way from the surface. I want you to have it. Hey, Orpheus, you know I once wrested this bottle of ambrosia from the champions of Elysium, defeating them 2 against 1, just so I could bring it here to you personally. Mate, if that is your wish, then it will be my pleasure to oblige. Though may this gift symbolize the strength of our friendship for an eternity to come. I've learned so much from you. Father, have you ever considered that Orpheus might be much better as a court musician if you permitted him to see his muse again? So you're forcing him to stay here for eternity just because he signed a contract with you? Who knows, they might surprise you. So what if I did? Just gives him a bit of a break from time to time. He's still your court musician, isn't he? Looking forward to it. Achilles, now that I have access to the administrative area again, I've access to the archives, and I have some authority to void those under certain circumstances. So about your pact, you're sure? Well then, I'll wait. But I am going to ask you again. We have to find a way to fix this. Patroclus is waiting. I forgot something. Had to come back for something right quick. Forgot something again. Thought I'd just pop back in. How can something so small be so evil? That blasted tiny vermin. I'll have my vengeance yet, you tiny vermin. Oof, well, not my proudest battle. Prophecy fulfilled. Scratch one off the fated list. It was only a matter of time, I suppose. That's one prophecy out of the way. I guess this came to pass. What do you know, this came true. No, keep them. I just wanted to see you again, Hypnos. Well, this should help you keep an eye on him. Must be the regular feedings. Orpheus must be in Asphodel. Orpheus is with Eurydice, I guess. Orpheus is on break. Check my record here. Just a quick peek. Just minding my own business. How am I doing? Let me see here. Father keeping tabs. Every one of my escape attempts. How have I been doing? Let's see how I'm doing. Check my file here. Did not go well. Oof, that one. Oh, this one. Think I remember this one. What happened that time? That was painful. Not a good time. Not my best. Ouch. Yeah. Good. Did it. That's how it's done. Made it that time.
Nice. Not bad. Not too bad. Made it out. Fine work, Zagreus. Good job, boy. What a joke. The job's #1 perk. No thanks. Not thirsty. Still not thirsty. Still definitely not thirsty. No. I've had enough Stygian water, thanks. Never seen anyone drink this stuff. I can wait till the next fountain chamber. No. Not happening. Never.
Everybody hang in there.
I have. Chaos is not like anyone I've ever met. At first I was a little worried meeting this vast primordial entity apparently responsible for all creation, but they seem all right. Chaos and Nyx haven't been talking for a while, though. You don't know what happened there, do you? They drifted apart. Wanted to ask you more about Nyx and Chaos, sir. So they just drifted apart? I mean, why not just keep in touch? I don't understand. How hard is it just to say hello from time to time? What, really? I've never heard Hypnos or Thanatos mention any of them, let alone Nyx. They sound like a handful. Where are they? What happened?
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, just took a bit of tampering with the sigil in the admin chamber. Whole bunch of darkness, too. But I could tell that Nyx and Chaos, they seem to really miss each other. To the extent they are able to miss anybody. I couldn't stand it. You're just angry because some of us still want to have anything to do with their parents.
My pleasure. Nyx might be with Chaos. Maybe Nyx is with Chaos. Nyx is with Chaos, huh? All my escape attempts.
The security log. What's the latest security log? We meet again, security log. The security log keeping up? There is no escape.
There is no escape.
Is there no escape? What do they have on me?
Let's see what they have on me.
Let's check the numbers. Let's see my rap sheet. Check the rap sheet. My permanent record. Take a quick look then, tracking my every move. Let's see some numbers then. I've seen enough. Enough snooping for now. Informative. Interesting. Well, back to not looking at the security log. Farewell, security log. Well, back to not looking at my permanent record. Farewell, permanent record. Till next time. That's enough numbers. Enough numbers for now. Enough of that. I'm good on numbers for now. Well, back to it. All right then. Good info. Good to know. Boons. My boons. Boon records. All my boons. Infernal arms. My weapons. Records of my weapons. Weapon records. Daedalus hammer records. My hammer enchantments. Daedalus hammer enchantments. Hammer records. Aspects of my weapons. My aspect records. Records of my aspects. My weapon aspects. Keepsake records. Records of my keepsakes. All my keepsakes. My keepsakes, huh? Nothing here yet. Nothing here. Say, Meg's the featured servant of the house. Looks like Meg's the featured servant of the house. Meg's the featured servant of the house again. Megara, the featured servant of the house. Than's the featured servant of the house again. Than's the featured servant once again. Than's got the top honors again, I guess. Thanatos, featured servant of the house. Won't ever see my face up on that wall, I guess. It's only ever Thanatos or Meg up there. You say that like it's a bad thing. A little bit of access from time to time never hurt anyone, I'm sure. For you, Thanatos. The Olympians might be accustomed to this stuff, but I think we should have our share of it down here. At least you should. But try it you did. And now you'll get to try this one for comparison's sake. Each one's supposed to be different, you know. Yeah, but I wanted to. Probably because Nyx took issue with me chatting with Deucer from time to time. Is that really so unbecoming of me? Not even Father seems to care. You're telling me I should just start ignoring Deucer from now on, like you do? I'm sorry I raised my voice with you last time, Than. I know Nyx put so much into this place and has nurtured so many of us here. Thanks. Nyx let her go, Than. Deucer, I mean, she's gone. What do I do? And she should give Deucer another chance. Has Meg heard? She'll be furious. Maybe you should. Nyx genuinely cares about this house and all of us. She had to come around on something like this. Deucer's one of the hardest workers here, even if she has room to improve. I don't think we have to worry about that. Than, you don't take issue with me being close with Deucer, do you? She brings such warmth to this place. I really appreciate having her here. Yeah, well. Thanks, Than. Than, I thought you ought to know that Ares, I think he's taken quite an interest in Nyx. Keeps asking me to talk to her on his behalf. Finally? You don't think Ares has untoward intentions or anything like that? You're probably right. It was my pleasure. Say, did Nyx ever let on to you of her relationship with Chaos at any point? Least I could do for all she's done for me. The Mirror of Night. It's made me strong. Hey, just how far are you able to shift anyway, Than? I never could go more than a blade's length in front of me, while you're out there skipping across the entire world, probably. I can see that. Than, my blade, the one I'm borrowing from Father anyway, it revealed to me an older aspect of itself, of Nemesis. Nyx never mentions her. Have you two ever met? I'm sure she's lovely then. Why, Thanatos, you're learning to pry in others' business. The rail's been working out just fine, thanks. Though, now that you mention it, how well do you know Eris? One of Nyx's daughters, right? Seems she wielded the rail before me. All right then. Hey, were you ever close with Charon, then? Seems like no matter how much I try, I can't quite get through to him. Fair enough. Hey, Than, now, hypothetically, if I were to have vanquished Charon in single combat after having, I don't know, say, helped myself to one of his wares at no charge, how long would you say he'd hold it over me? So then, hypothetically, we're squared away. Than, level with me on this. You didn't happen to hire a shifty character called Skelly to assist me here and there, did you? Didn't think so. Than, you're not going to believe this, but Charon's been helping me. All on his own, apparently. I was so sure that Nyx or someone put him up to it. That Skelly character I mentioned, Charon hired him, I'm sure. His helper, Skelly, he's a lot more talkative and finely let on. Although he couldn't tell me how come Charon did a thing like this. I mean, we weren't ever close. Did he really think that far ahead? Do you remember anything else about my mother, Than? Just anything. You weren't close, I guess. Father isn't from this place either. How was she any different? Radiance, huh? Doesn't sound like Father at all. Turns out I'm full of surprises, Thanatos. Though the three fates are your sisters, aren't they? Surprised you didn't requisition the list yourself. I can hazard a guess. He does, and I did, Than. I think we can stand to see a little less of him if it means he can be happier for the remainder of eternity. What? Orpheus is my mate, Than, and I came to know his muse Eurydice as well. They still had feelings for each other, but with no way to communicate. Than, wait! We did what needed to be done. As much as Father likes making examples out of wretched shades, an eternal sentence felt a little excessive in this case. Besides, Sisyphus isn't leaving anyway. Seems to have found his niche. Don't think you will. You and Achilles ever get to talk much, Than? Because he was a warrior. When mortals die a violent death, they are no longer your case, are they? You know he's more than my trainer, Than. As for how I did it, turns out being the first and only son of Hades has its privileges. Now Achilles gets to be with someone he loves. Who loves him back. It is. I think it is. Be seeing you too. Got to tell you something, Than. You can be pretty mean to Hypnos. And that's coming from someone who's mean to Hypnos a lot. Believe me, I completely understand, but still.
Yeah, but pretty much none of this would be here were it not for Nyx, right? Anyway, my point is not that you should go easy on him, but there must be some way not to get us frustrated. You'll both be better off. Probably. I can hardly believe it. Hypnos finally came out on top, huh? Even Father seemed pleased with him. It's more than I get. Oh, that. I noticed you two getting along better recently. So what's your secret? Who doesn't have room for improvement, though, right? You and Meg go back a long way, don't you? I forget sometimes you two are pretty close. Oh, right. He got stuck in Tartarus after that, under Meg's personal supervision. So you bonded over your shared disdain for Sisyphus? I know what you mean. I'm sometimes at a loss myself, Thanatos. Though one thing I know is it's always really good running into you out there. It's, well, exciting. Sparring with you and all that. And then I know it means that I might get to see you here. Wait. Hey, Than, tell me something, and forgive the awkward question here, but are we good? I mean, between us. Any infuriating habits I should know about, that sort of thing? So then we're good. Because I think we're good, but I just wanted to make sure. Good. Oh, I definitely learned my lesson there. But thanks, I guess. You've opened up a lot yourself, by the way. Talking to you lately, it's a world apart from the first time. You looked like you were going to slice my head off. Well, the option is always available, I guess. Hey, you ever think of growing it out again? Definitely. Achilles, looks like I could buy back my right to go in the administrative chamber there. I never want to go in there again, but can you think of any reason whatsoever that I should? Don't know how I'd ever find something in there, but I suppose so, yes. I know that it's a painful subject, sir, but can you tell me what exactly happened in the war that claimed Patroclus and yourself? He brought it up. Said you refused to fight, and after you found out, you sought vengeance for him. Took vengeance. Did you allow yourself to die so that you could see Patroclus again here? Of course. He's doing relatively well, I think. There's a lot you've told me that he didn't know about what led up to his present circumstances and your own. Achilles, I'm sorry. I just told him about your ashes being intermingled, that whole thing, and about the pact. You told me once to send him your love and regards. This brought him no joy, only questions. You told me not to speak to Father, not to him. I swear I will. I have a message for you from the fallen warrior over in Elysium, Achilles, sir. He simply said to let you know to risk it all. Yes. Is there something significant about that phrase? He's asking you to take another chance. About risking it all, sir. Did you come to any decision about what that meant? What you should do? Please do. Of course, sir. What is it? I'm listening. Except that fear is for the weak, Achilles, sir. I'll speak with Nyx about it the next chance I get. And I'll be careful, sir. I promise you. I'm working on trying to find your pact, Achilles.
Just need a little more time to sort it out. Should check the admin chamber for the pact Nix mentioned. Should be able to approve a few revisions to that one with the house contractor, I think. It's the revised Achilles Pact. In the name of Hades, the shade of Achilles is hereby no longer barred from visiting Elysium. Achilles, your pact with Father is officially amended, sir. Specifically, it no longer has any stipulation barring you from entering Elysium during the indefinite term of your employment. On my authority in the name of Hades. Thank you for your service. You can simply leave, right now. And, might I add, it's about damn time. Incidentally, there's this one glade out in Elysium I highly recommend. Go to him, sir. You've waited long enough. Fear is for the weak. Farewell for now, sir. Sir, you're back. How was it in Elysium? Was everything all right? Come on, Achilles, I want details here. What happened with you two, if you don't mind? That's wonderful to hear. He seemed uplifted in your presence. You must have lots of catching up to do. Count on it, sir. Achilles might be in Elysium, I guess. Achilles must be with Patroclus now. Achilles is probably in Elysium. Achilles! Sometimes the law is not so bad. Achilles, next time you're in Elysium, I thought this might be something you'd enjoy. That you might share. You have a chthonic companion, and you're giving it to me? It's hard to think of anybody more deserving of this than you, sir. So when next you are off duty, or whenever the occasion warrants, please enjoy, all right? Oh, I'm absolutely positive. I would never have been remotely prepared for everything I've had to face if not for all your guidance. And I don't just mean the violent stuff. See, that's why you give such good advice right there. Here, sir. To you and to Patroclus. May the remainder of eternity more than make up for everything it took for you to come this far. Really? I mean, I meant no offense, of course. It's just, I thought you enjoyed this stuff, no? Well, good. You have much to be proud of, Achilles. You're a great warrior, a great instructor. A great friend. I mean it. These adorable little creatures forced to live in a cage ought to lighten the mood. Perhaps the mystery of whether it's day or night around here will finally be solved. At least somebody will enjoy it around here, even if it's just a painted skeleton. The comfort and the safety hazard of a roaring fire seems the perfect touch for our fine lounge, I say. An intricate mosaic just above my bedchambers should make having to go in feel less bad, I think. These decorative laurels ought to give us an appreciable touch of dignity, no doubt. I swear, who would purchase laurels when they could earn them in sporting competition? You know Achilles reasonably well, don't you, Dusa? Seems like he's always stuck there in that hole. At least you get to fly around. Sometimes I think he wishes he was someplace else. Maybe he does. Maybe you're right, Dusa. Me too, Dusa. The happy for him part, at any rate. He's a good friend, and he deserved much better than to be stuck here. Dusa, turns out that I may be stopping back from time to time like this. But please don't bother picking up my room. I won't be staying long. Goodbye. Oh, it's nothing for you to be concerned about, Dusa. I'm just having a harder time fighting my blasted way out of this place than I anticipated. If you'll excuse my language, I am. And that stuff you heard about me isn't true. I would be more than that if it pleased you. You're very wonderful, and you light up this house. But I would never risk our friendship, so if this is where we draw the boundary, please, just let me know. Dusa, I can't shake this feeling, so I wanted to apologize to you, because I think when we first met, I don't think I took it the right way. I never had a fan before. I wanted to live up to your idea of me, but you didn't even know me yet. We didn't get to talking for what seemed like ages. You can be difficult to find, since I can't fly up to the rafters like you can. Oh, thank you, Dusa. Oh, you get to try it after all. What did you think? All it's cracked up to be? I wouldn't mind at all. Oh, Orpheus, I heard from Hermes, messenger and god of travel and all that. It's odd I'm giving you his message in this case, but he says hey. Admires your musical ability as well. I'm glad you took it so well. Good thing that settled then. Hey, Orpheus, you know I'm very happy that things turned out well between you and Eurydice, but looking back, I think I might have overstepped my bounds with you a bit and wanted to say I'm sorry. Well, it's just, when I met her and I found out the two of you were having problems, I just wanted to see you patch things up. But it wasn't any of my business, and you never asked my help. Neither did she. I could have made things worse. Well, thank you also, mate. Orpheus, you said that it was one of life's injustices that Eurydice doesn't get her fair share of the credit for the songs she wrote. Isn't there something we can do? I don't know. Tell them they're wrong? Politely, perhaps not. Or tell them what's right. Get the word out about what's right? Can't we do that? Then word will spread. I'm sure of it. Orpheus, I know Father appreciates your songs to the extent he's capable of appreciating anything. Though, has Nyx ever responded to them? She's always right nearby, yet you two don't seem to talk. That she is. That's everything. At last I see myself for what I am. Let's try this, maybe the other, maybe this way, maybe like so, maybe like this, other side, this one then, how about like this? Let's make an adjustment over here again, contractor. I'd like to see how that looks the other way again, please. We're going to reconfigure that bit once again, contractor. I wanted to see how this looks again, if that's all right. How about we make an adjustment right over here, if that's okay? Guess what, contractor? Change my mind again. All right if we restore that to the way it was before. I think I want to change things up again right over here. I'm thinking we should freshen things up a bit right over here. Let's see how it looks the other way, all right?
Aegis, I see you stand your ground against the serpent's flame.
A future aspect. Beowulf is going to be tough.
Grant me the aspect of Beowulf. Beowulf. Exegriff, I see your prideful fall down from the heavens to the flames.
A hidden aspect. This Lucifer won't be needing it.
Grant me the aspect of Lucifer. Lucifer.
We know each other, Stygius. Good to get to know you better, Coronoct. Always a pleasure, Aegis. Let's do this again sometime, Varatha. Appreciate your support, Exegriff. Glad we could do this, Malphon. I see this aspect clearly now. Our bond is forged forever. I see you truly now. We are inseparable now.
Mother.
I have to get back there.
Father, you...
Father wanted her to leave, didn't he? Hold that thought, Mother. Olympus complicating things. I need to fix this. She can't do this to me.
God damn it all. Again.
Yeah, you are the queen. I'm sure Mother's cottage is perfectly fine. Wow, Father, you called me by my name. What is this strange sensation that I feel? Perhaps it's this deference of which you speak. Question, Father. Let's say I accept. When next I reach the surface, is it still going to be you waiting up there? So I just battle to the surface and repeatedly kill my own father then? Well, I guess I'll see what I can do. How has it been for you so far, Mother, reacclimating to all this? You said before it was a struggle. Must be very strange being back. Being in darkness all the time. That's good to hear. I have to admit I was a little worried you'd be desperate to return to your cottage by now. This place can be a little much. I did, but I tried desperately to run away myself. Oh, I could look at this painting all day or night. Can't believe Father's actually almost smiling. Cerberus looks so happy. Really perked up since Mother's been back. Father let me hold Gygaros for once. Was pretty awkward posing for this, though it turned out quite nice. Father said I could admire the painting whenever I wanted, so I am. I can't entirely get used to seeing us together like this. Mother looks beautiful. And right at home. What a mess. What can we do? The gods of Olympus have all been very good to me for the most part. I don't feel great about deceiving them. They keep trying to help me escape. Yes, Mother. So what do you intend to do, and how do I fit in? Mother, are you serious? So we're just going to have a bash with them, and they'll just see you after all this time and be fine with everything? What are you going to say? That's all true. As individual statements, at least. Your mother won't be happy that you left. What? No, I never knew that. How soon is this family gathering you have in mind going to take place? I know what you mean. I'll let you know when it's done. Not just amenable, Mother. Positively intrigued. I can't believe you scrambled the invitations in such a way that only with a lot of them combined will they get all of the details. You got it, Mother. Mother, this family gathering you're planning, are all of our relatives welcome? Because I was wondering if I could extend the invitation to a distant ancestor. You know, Chaos. Thanks. I doubt Chaos would be able to attend, though would still appreciate the thought. It's done, Mother. Father, the invitations. Personally sent to everyone with whom I've been in contact. So what do we do now? All right. Greetings, Father. So, I can just head on out there again whenever I want. Don't need to stick to any rigid schedule, and the Olympians are going to keep helping me, thinking I'm trying to get away from you to them. We can't keep this up with them forever, you know. Achilles, sir. I've revealed the hidden aspect of the Shield of Chaos, thanks to Chaos themselves. Apparently, someday it'll protect an armored warrior known as Beowulf from all sorts of dangers. Even a dragon. Mortals don't stand much of a chance against those, do they? I doubt he would be any match for you. Achilles, I discovered the hidden aspect of the adamant rail after Lord Zeus himself told me the waking phrase. It's from a winged fellow by the name of Lucifer. Apparently had a bit of a falling out with his Lord Father. Wonder how that worked out for him. I'll take it as a warning. Even the rail has its limits. Achilles, what happened between Nyx and Deucer? Deucer's really gone? Propensity to overwork herself. You really think that's what this was about? I can't shake the feeling it's my fault. Nyx didn't want her talking to me, as though she's beneath me or something. What am I going to do? Oh, I let her know. I'll talk to her. Did you see, sir? Deucer's returned. Nyx must have reconsidered her decision. I'm just glad she's back. Achilles, I meant to ask. Did you know that Coronoct the Heartseeker once belonged to the centaur Chiron? Because one of its aspects is his own. He didn't have it back when you trained with him, did he? I've had the opportunity to use your aspect of Varatha, sir. So you once wielded it yourself? It fills me with a hunger for battle even more so than usual. A bit of your fighting spirit, perhaps. I can't imagine you weren't always a good listener, Achilles. Achilles, did you ever used to pray to the gods? Make offerings to them and such back when you were alive? They're helping, definitely, sir. That chthonic companion you gave me, sir. I have to say, it's been amazing to see you and Patroclus in action. I thought you said your fighting days were over. Most definitely. Only you, father. Good thing I've inherited some of your fate-given authority being your son and all. Otherwise, some of your most loyal subjects would be bound by exploitive terms for eternity. You could find a replacement. But it's a pointless question anyway, because he's here. He isn't leaving. He might even do better at his job now that he has increased ability to step away from it. Not if those responsibilities matter. You know, father, I must say ransacking your domain beats having to toil endlessly in the administrative chamber. Far less painful, really. Yes, please, father, give me back my old, wretched job, won't you? How much is the reimbursement fee, anyway? Maybe a little of each? Or maybe you ought not second-guess my every motive and decision constantly, searching for some sinister agenda that has yet to cross my mind. Great. Next time you can. Let's have a bat's eye view. What do you see, bat friends? You're free, bats! You're free, bats! Temporarily. Let's have a look at all this. How's this place looking? The House of Hades. Go, bats, enjoy yourselves. Damn it, Charon. Ugh, Charon, I am going to pay you back. How'd he get so strong? Charon wasn't too agreeable back there. He just lost himself a customer. Oh, that's why it's called a doomstone. Oof. Damn giant evil crystal. Ugh, that blasted doomstone. Oh, that sneak is tough. Ugh, my back. Ugh, I hate that sneak. Ugh, guess witches don't like company. Ugh, don't mess with witches then, I guess. Blasted witches got me. Drink up, Antos. Antos, you're all set. Should soften up that corridor down there. Here, Thanatos, why don't you have yourself this little table? Wonder how they got Meg to pose with the other two. They look downright civil. Nyx deserves a place of honor around here. How about right over there on that wall? Oof, sorry, Hypnos. Tough break. Hey, he did it. Good work, Hypnos. Makes sense. That I will. That it does. Thanks for the tip. I'll get right on that. I have. You try it. You calling me squishy? Hey, everything all right there, Hypnos? I'm sure he wasn't trying to hurt your feelings. Wait, what am I saying? He's always been harsh with you, hasn't he? I'll talk to him. Come on, Hypnos, I didn't have anything to do with that. You seem like you've been working extra hard and taking some of the feedback you've been getting to heart. I think Thanatos really appreciates that sort of thing. Who doesn't? Oh, thanks, Hypnos. Hypnos, wanted to say you have really helped the thought of my coming back here time after time, painful death by death, not be inherently abhorrent. Your greetings really help. So I wanted you to have this. I noticed that you haven't yet returned the bottle to me, which I'm going to take as an indication that you're going to hang on to it. One more forbidden exchange, Hypnos. Sometimes when I'm out there and about to die, I catch myself thinking, well, at least Hypnos will share one of his deep insights about why it is I utterly failed. So here, for all your generous advice. You what, Hypnos? You what? I'll have to give that a shot. I'm sure whatever it is he said is completely true. Yes, Hypnos. How am I supposed to keep track of which weapons I've earned these with, then? Skelly, you mentioned the ancient bit of blood I found in Tartarus. Know what I'm supposed to do with this stuff? Unlock those first, then, huh? What, Skelly, you worried something bad is going to happen if I express a bit of generosity from time to time through our somewhat illicit gift-giving custom around here? Maybe I just want to show thanks to my friends for its own sake. I thought you'd never ask. But I'm glad you did. Hey, what is it you're always staring at out there anyway, Fen? I don't see anything. So you're locked in ruthless battle with a river, searching it for any signs of weakness, that sort of thing? That sounds stressful. Go get them. I'm sure his skill did most of the work. Maybe this knitted effigy of some sort of surface creature will keep Cerberus occupied. Should make the entryway into the lounge a bit more welcoming. This should instill a sense of fear in anyone approaching my bedchambers. You've done so much for us, house contractor. Why don't you do a little something for yourself? Perhaps my chambers will look even better with these blades ominously displayed on either side. You know, I've always had a thing for double-bladed axes. Nothing like a mosaic depicting my arch-enemy in the Bull of Minos to spur me on. I would like only the brightest burning, most ornate fireplace available, thanks. This elegant countenance should look perfect above a roaring inferno in the hall back there. You look a bit uncomfortable, father. Here, why don't you have a seat? If Achilles is going to stand around eternally, it might as well take place on something soft. I think those pedestals over there are just a bit too modest for my tastes. Perhaps Death Incarnate would like to take a load off every now and then. Oh, I think Thanatos would love this one. Or totally ignore it. Where else is Thanatos going to stash loose odds and ends? Let's lighten up that southwest hall a bit. I think we can spruce up the centerpiece of the Great Hall just a bit. A painting of the finest spot in all the underworld seems suitable to have in here. Think this is going to be a better look for the lounge seating. I think the lounge will be better off with these tables here. The head chef certainly is going to need a place to safely care for all the fish I've been hauling in. A fine display of dead meat seems very much in theme, I have to say. Now this is just the sort of outlandish purchase that makes me briefly feel slightly better about myself. My mate, Lord Dionysus, can inspire me to keep a bright and healthy attitude toward life. Think I've outgrown my other bed. Not that there's been a lot of time for sleep of late. These ought to add a little sparkle each time I revive from the pool of sticks. You were a great hero, Achilles. And guess what? You still are. And always will be, if you ask me. You deserve so much better than just this. I wish there was more that I could do. Other way around. You know, Father, while I'm sure you don't appreciate all the distractions as of late, your ceaseless toil has had some noticeable effect. Is it my imagination, or are the ongoing underworld renovations almost complete? I wasn't saying it wasn't important. I was just saying maybe there's finally an end to it in sight. What are you going to do with all your spare time, then? I was borrowing, okay? Not shoplifting. Why didn't anybody ever tell me Charon was such a monster? I thought the boating mercantile thing made for a peaceful life. No! Hey, boy. I hope all the construction and renovation around here hasn't been too inconvenient for you lately. But hey, the lounge is just about ready for you to utterly destroy again. Let's enjoy it while it lasts. I hope I haven't been inconveniencing you too much with all the visits to the temple lately, boy. Say, how do you get back? Charon giving you a lift? Just kidding, boy. You know, after dying in some wretched manner, giving pets to my good boy sure helps me get back on my feet. Thanks for being here for me. Speaking of which, you like this stuff, don't you, boy? Well, good, because I like sneaking it over to you. This nectar not fancy enough for you, boy, is that it? You've developed quite the delicate palate at your distinguished age. That's right, boy. Ambrosia just for you. You're going to love it. Pretty much every creature, living or dead, does. Hits the spot, doesn't it, boy? I know you're caught up in the middle of all this and having to weigh your loyalties more than you'd like. I'm sorry we're putting you through this. Cerberus, not to get all sentimental on you, but... Oh, who am I kidding? Look, you've been with me my entire life. I know you're here at home partly because of me, aren't you? You're the best boy in the whole world. Even if heads Beta and Gamma don't much care for pets, do they? I've got more than enough lined up for you, though. Count on it. It's like we share a bond, man. Already bought it. No need to sell me on it, old man. It's really quite cozy. Looks like it's 7:48. Ooh, look at all those. You take good care of them, head chef. Hello, fishies. It is I, fishies. Look at them go. Fishies looking right at home. Keep an eye on that chef for me, fishies. Hail, fishies. How do you do, fishies? They're really having a good time. That a knucklehead in there. Hello, hellfish. Skillis swimming around. Look at that little Slavug. Crustacean hanging in there, I see. That carp seems to be doing well. Ooh, look at the sea mare. Nice place to be a carp. Hope that scuffer likes the scenery. Look at that stone wall. That clam's doing fine in there. But Marty seems to be adapting. Pretty colours on that Progelli. Look at that void skate. Some mortals don't believe in ghosts, but I believe in you. Sleep is for the living, am I right? Mistakes are proof that you're doing your best. Remember, hang in there. This poster's awful. I don't know how you shades handle it, honestly. You shades hang in there. Hanging in there still? Everybody hanging in there, I take it? Don't think I'm welcome in there. Father's chambers. Always locked. Looks like Meg's the featured house servant right now. Meg's in the spotlight. Good for Megara, I guess. Megara's always up there. Well done then, Meg. Thanatos, the featured house servant. Thanatos in the spotlight. Good for Thanatos. Thanatos does it again. Fine job, Thanatos. Cerberus, featured house servant. Excellent work, Cerberus. Look who's officially the best boy. Cerberus in the spotlight. Achilles making the rounds. Achilles in the spotlight. The featured house servant, Achilles. Good for Achilles. Orpheus, our featured house servant. Orpheus made the board. Nice work, Orpheus. Orpheus got on the board. The house contractor up in lights. House contractor, you did it. Fine work from the house contractor. We're proud of you, house contractor. Hey, nice one, wretched broker. The wretched broker did it. Fine work, wretched broker. Congratulations, wretched broker. The head chef pulled it off. The head chef is on the board. Good service from the head chef. Hey, not bad, head chef. Hey, Deuce's featured house servant. Deuce made the board. Hey, it's Deuce again. Deuce, you did it. I must be dreaming. Hypnos? Wow, Hypnos made the board. Nice work, Hypnos. Hypnos making us proud. There must be some mistake. Oh, now who's this dashing fellow? Hey, what do you know? That's really me up there. Say, Skelly, how'd you get here anyway? I meant, how did you get to the realm of the dead in the first place? Lord Hermes whisk you to the entryway? Thanatos scoop you up, Charon give you a lift? What? That lucky tooth you gave me, Skelly. First off, thanks again, and secondly, is this even yours? Had a run-in with Hermes who got me thinking. Never said he did. Though since you let on, what's your relationship to him? Working for him? Fine. Maybe. All right, fess up, Skelly. Who are you working for? I know it's not Achilles, it's not Nyx. Deucer has no idea who you are. My father... No way. Hypnos? Give me a break. So the house is ruled out? How about you tell me who your sources are? Tell me. Tell me! Tell me, Skelly. Come on, tell me, please. Why won't you tell me? What if I never hit you again? So help me, Skelly, if you don't tell me who you're working for, there will be no more violence between us, ever. No mercy, Skelly. Tell me, or else. It will be only pleasantries between us from here on out. I promise. So, Charon. Huh, what's his angle? And Hermes. He's working for Charon too. Skelly, did you tell Charon and Hermes about our little conversation from before? About your sources? Because I didn't tell them, but they seemed to know. I didn't get you into too much trouble, did I? Skelly, is it really true you don't want to talk about how you got here? Just curious who you used to be, what you were like, your real name. Sorry, what I meant was, I was just interested to get to know you better, after all you've done to help. Anything you can share? Trade you for a detail about me? Skelly, that's incredible. So then, you and your crew, you perished at sea. Oh, I get it. You got me. Fine then, Skelemius, but I don't appreciate the trick. Skelly, I'm serious. You really won't tell me anything about you? You're just going to leave me to speculate forever? I broke free after all. Sort of. The contract has been plenty busy thanks to me. My extended family seems an interesting lot. Good to have friends in low places. Can't believe Lady Athena's fighting for me. Lord Uncle Zeus sure has been generous. Uncle Poseidon. So different from father. Lady Aphrodite. Showing me favor. Where there's violence, there's Lord Ares. Grateful for your help, Lady Artemis. Never a dull moment with Lord Dionysus around. Glad to have Lord Hermes on my side. Lady Demeter seems to have taken a shine to me. The Olympians aren't all on the best of terms, I guess. The gifts of Master Chaos. I think Master Chaos just likes messing with me. Nice to have my ancient legendary weapons there. I know Stygius like the back of my hand. Coronoct and I are close by now. Aegis has seen me through how many fights? Varatha. Has there ever been a greater spear? Malphon's always there for the direct approach. Exogryph, you and I have been through a lot. Guess I have been rather busy as of late. My weapons have revealed their hidden power. Where would I be without my friends? Achilles' Codex. I'm getting somewhere with it. Was this lot the best you have, Father? I guess it is a pretty decent statue. I can't believe I actually pulled this off. Wonder if I can get out even faster. Not even the Pact of Punishment can stop me. I get the perks of getting to slay Father's forces. I guess I'm glad Skelly's not permanently dead. Nyx. This was the least I could do. I guess Sisyphus is even freer than before. Hope Orpheus and Eurydice can be happy again. May Achilles and Patroclus make up for lost time. Zeus has got everything under control, I hope. The Frost-fair blade. What a weapon. Holy Excalibur. Thank you for your strength. Celestial Sharonga. It was my honor. Nagling's board. Nothing gets past you. Igneous Eden. Where in blazes did Lucifer find you? I'm no Orpheus, but I'm no slouch. I shall procure all the fishes. Charon must have made a fortune off of me. Hermes really believed I could pull this off. Always happy to oblige Master Chaos. Anything to cut Theseus down to size. This one's for you, ever-bloodthirsty god of war. Nice chatting. Good chatting. See you. Cheers. Take care. Take care, okay? All right, I'm off. Good seeing you. Bye, Deucer. See you, Deucer. Take care, Deucer. See you, Hypnos. All right, Hypnos. Get some rest, mate. Bye, Hypnos. See you, Than. See you, Thanatos. See you out there. Thanks, sir. Take care, sir. Thank you, sir. See you, boy. Be good, boy. Back soon, boy. Take care, boy. Take care, Meg. See you out there. Nice seeing you, Meg. See you soon, Meg. Bye, mate. Take care, mate. Cheers, mate. Beautiful, mate. You sound amazing, mate. Bye, Nyx. Thank you, Nyx. Good chat, Father. Well then. Well, all right. Please make yourselves at home. How's it going? Thank you for waiting. Appreciate your patience. How goes it, Shades? What's the latest? What's new? Hey, welcome. Hey, I know you. You Shades doing all right? This one then. Such meticulous craft. The sense of poise is truly extraordinary. It looks distinctly different from this angle. It's like a new experience every time I look. Say, mate, I picked up a painting for our lounge that looked a little like yourself. Reminds me, have you ever even been inside? Should come join us sometime. What if I picked you up bodily and brought you in? Contract have anything to say about that? Skelly, how do you know all this stuff, by the way? I mean no offense, but you're a skeleton who just stands around. Yet you have this wealth of knowledge of the underworld, if I must. Appreciate it, Skelly. Stand there eternally to be wailed upon at my whim using whichever weapon suits me at the time. That Flame Eater's acclimating well. Greetings, river denizens. Greetings, river denizens.
Former. How goes it, fishies? Limitless work, limitless time, am I right? Together we can achieve anything my father wants. Who wants to hear a humorous jest of some sort? Remember, work more intelligently rather than with more ferocity. These wall scrolls are awful. Seriously, you shades keep it up. At least you're not working with me though, right? Dusa, I think that Nyx has some concerns. Maybe with me, because it's like you said, she doesn't want us talking here like this. Is she not satisfied with the work you've been doing or something? Those sound like reasonable goals, though I just wish that Nyx could find a way to tell you that wasn't so upsetting. Won't you take care of yourself, Dusa, please? This isn't working. Do you have to work with Hypnos pretty closely as part of your job, Dusa? Feels like I've been running into him a lot lately. I'll just keep talking to him so no one else has to. They have a lot of catching up to do for sure. Though I think they're going to be all right. Dusa, it's a little much out there sometimes, I have to say. Different stresses than in here, but still, I don't know that anyone can do this. No escape from the underworld and all that. Though, thanks for cheering me up. They do, huh? Can I ask you a couple of purely figurative questions here, Dusa? First, what have I gotten myself into? And second, what am I going to do? You've no idea how much I appreciate it. Oh, I can definitely relate to at least some of that. It's more for everybody else than you, Father. Think of it as a tribute to Cerberus. Besides, you really should think about changing up the look of this place from time to time. Keep things fresh. Works for me. Father, of all the skeletons and such in your direct employ, you wouldn't happen to have any here around the house, would you? Out in my courtyard, for example? I figured. Don't look back, huh? I'll try not to. Though you can't be blamed for doing it yourself just the one time. What happened to you? It wasn't fair, if you ask me. Hey, look, I care about you, both of you, a lot. I'm happy we're this close. You're this close rather than being at each other's throats like before. But I think it's all a little much for me right now. Approved. Wouldn't mind an extra helping of gemstones while I'm ransacking out there. Oh, no, I'm all right, Orpheus. Just a lot on my mind is all. Sorting out what's next. Stuff I need to work through on my own. Appreciate it, mate. They say he was the strongest demigod who ever lived. Though I bet you could take him, sir. Big guy like that, you'd be too quick, I'm sure. You ever meet him? I'm sure he's in no hurry to return. You ever think of giving Thanatos a break, Father? He seems to have more than his fair share of work of late. What wars? What's going on up there? Why don't the other Olympians do something? That's certainly a way of looking at it. Enjoying staring at that ball I got you, boy? No fun if it doesn't fight back, huh? Well, it's there if you change your mind. House contractor. With this gift of darkness, I decree the eldest sigil shall be restored. So in pursuing glory, you think you lost it? Forgive me here, but I just disagree. I settled a family squabble. You single-handedly turned an entire war. If not for all your training and advice, I wouldn't have come this far. You prepared me for this. Wasn't that a worthwhile pursuit? Must mean you got some glory after all then, right? Achilles, sir, I have a very important question. Why do you detest onions so much? Have they wronged you somehow? Well, apparently they're pretty tasty if you don't eat them raw. No. Wait, what? I vanquished you in single combat and finally found Mother, and that's all you have to say to me? I know where we can continue this discussion, then. I can't entirely say I do, though if it involves lashings and whatnot, I already get more than my share of that, so figured I would take the risk. So what do you say? See, I too thought she could use the fresh air, or however you describe the quality of the air on the edge of Tartarus. You know she'd never mean you any harm, right? In her mind, I think she's trying to keep it friendly between us. Appreciate your open-mindedness. Meg, what's going on with Nyx and Dusa, do you know? I think they've been butting heads a bit lately. What does she care? I talk to everybody around here at least a bit. How is this my fault? Who, you mean Dusa? Like I had anything to do with that. It's Nyx you should be cross with, not me. You saw Dusa's back, right, Meg? She's getting another chance. Nyx reconsidered. You don't sound all that pleased. I'm so proud of Dusa lately, Meg. Chief custodian of the house, was it? It's quite an honor coming from Nyx. You're always looking out for her. Thanks for that. Of course. You and Thanatos don't work together much anymore, do you, Meg? Oath-breakers, traitors and the like. Sending them straight to Tartarus, huh? Must be quite an experience going from living and breathing to being dead to being whisked off by Thanatos straight to you and your whip. You'd think. If you're asking if I have any regrets about what happened between us, the answer is no. Being with you, any complications there are worth it. Wasn't planning on sliding back into the insensitive nonsense of youth, so I don't think the second thing will be a problem. But the first... Can we really just keep killing each other out there like nothing happened? I feel like everybody knows about us, Meg. Even Aphrodite herself seemed to know we were involved. It's not like I've been going around boasting. You wanted to keep things quiet, didn't you? Well, I could do without the kill or be killed stuff, if we're being honest. That part is still a little weird, but otherwise, yes, I mean, I'm happy.
You're you, but I know how important your career is to you. This won't create a problem. I refuse. No, it's just, I felt terrible turning you away. It's just, I've been so confused lately, and I trust you. You're someone I can talk to. I guess I'm afraid to lose that. Thanks, Meg. Come on, if her vocabulary consists of two different, although admittedly almost identical words, there's got to be room for growth there. Besides, I feel like maybe she's lonely or something. Has anyone ever tried to teach her anything? You've tried already, haven't you? She's pretty dead set on the murder thing, then. You're not too broken up about how things ended between you and Hypnos, are you, Meg? Have you tried sulking in the lounge? Wait, you're saying you would feel less ashamed about the outcomes of our fights if I were to gloat more about beating you? How does that make any sense? I'll keep putting up a fight if it's any consolation. Meg, did you ever meet the Queen? Remember anything about her at all? How is it that this place has this secret queen for I don't know how long, then suddenly she just vanishes and no one speaks a word of it? Long story, but yeah. Boils down to what you said, more or less. It is. It's her doing, not mine. So you know her. Because you could have told me about her, who she was to me. No, I suppose not. So what does this mean for Nyx now that she's back? Or for you, for that matter. Hope to find out. Hey, it was all Orpheus, not me. Can't sing like that without a lot of motivation, inner turmoil, who knows what else. Why, don't you like it? This lounge seems better with a little song. It's a change. You'll just have to sulk for the both of you, I guess, then, Meg. But if you must know, on my authority I have released Orpheus from the terms of his old, rather unfair agreement with Father, so he can see his wife, at least from time to time. I'm doing no such thing. Father wanted me involved in all this business with his pacts and presiding over the dead, then fine. But I'll do it my way. Good thing he never sets foot in here, then, huh? Wait, you don't miss when things were all sad and dreary in here, do you? Good, I guess that's right. But before you ask, I'm not doing it for him. We'll make it official, all right. Seems only fair they should help in some capacity. They all work together on the surface, and let's face it, they're responsible for a good number of shades pouring into this realm. Least they can do is help shore up the whole there-is-no-escape reputation we've got. Exactly. Whoa, back up. Can you elaborate a bit about these wildest fantasies, Meg? Well, thanks. I guess I am. Megara, you ever been in love with somebody? Who? I found her, sir. My mother, she's alive and well, and... But I just couldn't stay up there for very long. I have to get back to her. She was great. Nothing like Father, more like you a little bit, I guess. Though, being on the surface, it just seemed to suck the life right out of me. Even without the wretches of the underworld trying to do me in. It is. I have to speak with her. No, I failed, sir. No thanks to Father. What am I going to do? I hope you're right. I found her again, sir, and we were able to talk some more. But I have so many questions left for her, and Father's certainly not been of any help. Yes, I will. It's that she didn't even know I was alive. Sounds as though Nyx revived me sometime after I was born, but by that point, Mother had already left, and they let her be. For reasons I am trying to find out. Thanks, sir. That's so indeed, sir. Especially for now, at least. I'm going to keep on fighting to the surface. Helps me to vent a bit, and like Hypno says, it makes the underworld a better place. Though indirectly, I suppose. Thank you. It's mine as well. Well, I confess I was perhaps a little nervous for practically the entire thing, but all in all, I had a good time, and I'm very, very glad it all turned out the way it did. How about yourself? She really pulled it off. But for all her confidence, I don't think she knew she had it in her. Because if she did, if she reached out to Olympus sooner, a lot of things could have been different. All thanks to me, sir. I had ample help along the way. For instance, I could not have done it without you. Would have been using an old chair leg as a weapon, I suppose. Yeah, I should go. I'll see you not too long from now. Hey, sir. Meant to say I hope I didn't get you into too much trouble after letting me in Father's bedchambers. Mother can be quite persuasive. You can't be serious. You're going to pretend as though it never happened. She wants answers same as I do. She demands you let me pass. Let me go to her again. Quite a mess you've created, I must say, Father, after being of no help whatsoever when it comes to disentangling it all. Though this isn't the place to talk, right? Count on that. Achilles, something I've been wondering. Now that I've discovered all the hidden aspects of my weapons, as far as I know anyway, I can't see any pattern there at all. Guan Yu, Gilgamesh, Rama, and so on. Any idea why them? You were a great warrior, famous in your time. It's no surprise to me at all the fates chose you to have a stint with one of their world-altering weapons. You think the infernal arms just want to be popular? Have exciting stories told about them and whatnot? Of course, sir. I've been keeping busy with it, you could say. It's almost complete. Still always more to learn and feel, though, isn't there? Dusa, in my father's chambers, he has a bedside portrait of somebody. Is she someone with whom you were familiar? Don't worry, you're not missing much. I think I finally know a little more about how you must feel, Dusa. Working for father, I mean. I was so intent on running away from here, but here I am. Yeah. Thanks, though. Dusa, this whole place, it looks immaculate. That's even after all Olympus came here for that giant feast. How did you get everything clean so fast? Well, you did amazing here. It's definitely an adjustment with my mother here, especially for her. I'm glad the two of you are getting on all right. I guess things will be different now, but hopefully it's for the better, isn't it? I guess we are. Well, when you put it that way, yes, I guess it is. We're going to try and make it work like this for now. Do so. We've been doing everything you said this entire time. Bye. Have to tell you something, Than. My birth mother, she didn't abandon me. Or at least, she didn't think she did. Well, it turns out she never knew I was alive at all. Complications when I was born. She had been struggling already here, and it was all too much, I guess. By the time Nix brought me back, my mother was long gone. Nix knew, but father must have convinced her that it would be for the best if she never found out about me. So she could live in peace, away from all of this, and away from Olympus. Yeah, thank you for asking, Than. I don't know how much more I can say right now, given everything. I'm still figuring it out myself. I'm thankful you've been there to help me get to see her from time to time. I hope so. I think they have a lot of work ahead of them. As long as they're trying, he's trying, I think I'm good with that for now. Though I am glad she's here. Oh, I entirely agree with that. For now, I think it is. But you know how they are. How we all are, I guess. Something like that. I guess I've gotten pretty decent about escaping from a place that's known for being inescapable. Lets me keep in touch with the other side of the family. Work with you from time to time. Oh, I'm feeling fine. I never thought I was much good at anything, but if my fated purpose is to be a master of frustrating father's efforts to make everything strictly perfect, I think I'm okay with that. Bye, Than. I didn't often stop to give it much thought. I just knew I needed to find her. And then as soon as I did, I knew I needed her in my life. In other words, doing you any favors was never a priority, Father. Just ended up that way, I guess. You're welcome. I do. But she won't have to hide forever. Oh, just thought I'd check in, see what you were up to. Parchment work going all right, I'm sure? No thanks. Father, how are you doing without Mother around? Will she be all right on Olympus? So everything's back to normal then? That sounds lovely. Glad you're handling it fine. So, are you maintaining better contact now with Uncle Zeus, Uncle Poseidon, and the rest? Oh, and is it all right for me to speak about them here? Wait, what do you mean for now? But they're family. It's good to see Mother's back. Not that I was too concerned, but I was definitely a little concerned. Zagreus, have another bottle, why don't you, Father? Not like it's going to change anything between us, right? All the nectar in the underworld can't change what's already happened. Or change yourself. You could start being a better father at any point. There's no one stopping you but you. Why? It's just nectar, Father. Lighten up. I get that you're surly about everything, but please at least try toward decency with me. If not for me, then for Mother. What are you getting at? You're just going to give up, stick with what's comfortable for you instead of making any real effort at making peace with your son. All right. Well, it's a start. Say, Orpheus, I heard what must have been a song of yours. It went something something in the blood. You know that one? It was amazing, mate. Would you ever sing it again? Hey, you're singing in the blood after all, Orpheus. Thank you for taking my request. Well, it all started when my father saw her on Olympus, and they fell madly in love. He swept her off her feet and brought her here. The Olympians, they got pretty worried when they saw she was gone. But now it's okay. Everything's out in the open. Oh, that. Thing is, Mother ate some pomegranate seeds when she was here. And we have rules about that stuff, you know. It means she cannot leave this place for very long at all. I'm sure Demeter will understand. And unfreeze everything when her daughter's around. Forget about me, Orpheus. This isn't about me, it's about Mother. What's important is she's here where she belongs. Same goes for me, mate. Same goes for me. What about the part where you lied to me about Mother? Do you apologize for that? Your foul moods and venting them on me. I've long since come to expect that from you, and I resented you for it. But I always thought you're honest. Well, you didn't need to vent all that inner turmoil onto me throughout my life. Though, I think I understand. I only wish I could have understood sooner. So, what now? I've grown so used to ransacking your domain, I think I'm really going to miss it. I have to say, Mother, that was a clever plan. Convincing Father to finally let somebody have some fun around here. It's about Demeter, isn't it? You two were talking half the night. She wants you to come home with her, doesn't she? You'll always be her little one, something like that. So, you're leaving. No, Mother, you can't be leaving. You just got here. Well then, when are you going to go? I don't suppose I can come with you, can I? I'm going to miss you, Mother. Achilles, I need your help. Let me in Father's chambers. Please. I don't know, but if I know Father, and I think I do, he's got to have something of hers in there. Of Mother's. She still doesn't get it, doesn't believe me about him, and I said I'd prove it, that he cares for her. Thank you. I did, thank you. He's never stopped thinking of her. Ugh, what a fool. I knew it. It's just capes. Mother, was it always custom in Father's house to secretly give nectar to those you care about? I guess it also could have been a thing on Olympus. Look, I wanted you to have this. I'm so glad I found you. Oh, Mother, thank you. Well, I, for one, am certain this vintage here has journeyed to the right place. Please enjoy it. My careful eye has got to be the green one, hasn't it? To having a discerning eye, Mother. If there are other ways of showing one's appreciation than with nectar and the like, well, they must pale in comparison, I'm sure. Please don't say that. It's just a gift, all right? Besides, can't we start now? Mother and son type things, if you would like. For what it's worth, I happen to think you're off to an excellent start. Nyx did teach me a lot. Achilles too, and Father in a way. But there is no replacing your presence. I felt that before we ever met. And now I know for sure. Perhaps I am part plant. Mother, I know there may not be many things you miss from living on Olympus, though I wondered if perhaps ambrosia may be one of them. And got you some, because, well, here. It is, of course. And it's my dearest hope that at some point long from now, when you're relaxing with a bottle of ambrosia, dare I say perhaps with Father, that these memories will be among the ones that spring to mind. You're very welcome, Mother. Here, Mother. More bottled pleasant memories for you. I know you're glad you've long since left Olympus, but I'm glad you were there because the experience of it must have played no small part in making you who you are. It is yours to do with as you please. No, I mean, yes, please share it with Father if he would be willing. I imagine what few pleasant memories he has are all of you. Everything is somehow reassuring coming from you, Mother. I thought about it more, Mother, and I would like very much if you and Father were to share this. Though, maybe don't let on where you got it, just in case. Well, when it came to the Olympians, you said yourself that there was only so much truth that they could tolerate. Are you sure Father would be tolerant knowing I got this for the both of you? Well, just as long as someone puts it to good use. I know. I love you too, Mother. Your mortal father, right? So he called you Persephone. What was he like? Demeter mentioned him a bit to me. She seems... I don't know, but I don't sense that she regrets the relationship or anything. Just sad about the outcome, I think. At least we've some of that in us. I couldn't make it all the way there, Mother. It's like, without your presence on the surface, I'm unable to hang on for very long at all. I will. Thank you, Mother. Do I hate him? Mother, I don't know that I hate anybody, really. The tales of him and the Olympians rending their immortal Titan parents to bits. I can't relate to how they must have felt. But I resented him for sure, and I don't know if I'll ever get over that entirely. Sometimes I think he tried. Well, it's been all right, I guess. I think he's set in some of his ways. But at least we have some sort of understanding now, even if he acts like everything is still the same when I'm out there on the job. Yes, I'm glad for you. So, are things with you and Father, everything all right so far? And what understanding is that, if you can share? Wait, you're not thinking about having more children, are you? Mother, just how long has it been snowing on the surface, do you know? Because it seems to me that Demeter, grandmother I should say, well, it's been very cold up there each time I've been. It's not your fault. You couldn't have known. And we can fix this, right? Oh, that's a relief. Grandmother can be rather intense, but she's been kind to me and very helpful too. Do you suppose she'll ease up on the whole eternal winter thing there on the surface now that she knows you're safe? At least she forgave. She's always managed, and quite gracefully at that. Never seen her break a sweat over anything, even when I confronted her about you. Though you two seemed closer than I realized, I think. I'm sure she did. Mother, I think you're doing great. And I'm sure you know it's not a competition between you and Nyx. I just get the benefit of having two great mothers rather than one. Or zero. It's a deal. They are. Thank you, Mother. She does. She's great, Mother. Yeah, most definitely yes. I think so. If not for her, I can't even imagine, really. Did Nyx ever speak to you of chaos before I was born? Least I could do. Thank you. He more than deserved it. Is it even possible for Father to return a mortal back to life if he so chose? Just by letting their shade escape or something? Wait, we were so moved? You were there when Orpheus came to try and rescue Eurydice. I'd no idea. Mother, one thing I was wondering about was, how did you summon Charon to your surface residence? Especially without, being dead. No idea what a calling card is, but okay. Day to day, how can you even tell it's day around here anyway, Mother? Never. Kidding, of course. So, Mother, all the pomegranates around here, those are your doing. Fruit trees, huh? I grew up around all these poms and never thought much of it. Are there many other types of fruit trees on the surface, then? I like them too. This garden isn't quite the sight yours was back on the surface, is it, Mother? It was totally off limits to me. Though I guess Father must have taken care to maintain it as best he could. Sounds good. You know, that painting in your bedchambers, it turned out rather well, didn't it? Some very talented shades around here. Still can't believe he let me hold his spear. Mother's away, I guess. Mother's not here now, huh? Guess Mother's off someplace. Mother must still be on Olympus. Mother's up on some mountaintop. A war. Wars have been fought for less, I understand. And Father must have been a real burden, too. You've said more than enough. I'll see you, Nix. That means a lot to me, Nix. Though I never could have done any of this without your help. Even after I lashed out at you after I learned the truth about Mother, you never stopped caring for me. And you put yourself directly in harm's way defying Father's will. Why do all that for me? To get on better terms with the Olympians. They always used to frown on the underworld, but now that they know us, they seem much more willing to get involved and help with things. Nix, I love you too. Thank you for everything. I scarce believe it too. What happens now? Pick up the pieces and begin again. Sounds good. How has it been for you of late, Nix? Having Mother here again for old time's sake? Oh, right. So are you getting on okay? Is everything all right? I think so too. It's more of a formality, I think. My responsibilities, such as they are, remain quite similar to those that got me to this point. But thank you, Nix. It's strange to think that I can serve the house by trying to break from it time after time. Well, it does beat standing around in my chambers aimlessly. And I dare say it feels rather good not to feel utterly incompetent for a change. Likewise, Nix. You're right. We have to do something. We can't just keep pretending with them. I couldn't agree more. Fortunately, Mother has a plan. Asked me to get in touch with everybody on Olympus one by one. A memorable night it was indeed, Nix. For most of us, at least. Dionysus, he won't remember any of it, I don't think. But it was really good to see everyone having a good time. Getting along as though they didn't hold a grudge. So then we're clear, I think. Well, let's enjoy it while it does, I guess. She's doing well, I think. It's nice to visit her. Her residence is beautiful, a little home nestled amid the cold. All of these plants in bloom, it's difficult even to describe. And very bright as well. They are. Nix, why is it the mortals come here knowing all about Olympus while knowing so little about what goes on in our realm? Is there something more we could be doing to help spread the word? Oh, I don't know. It's just for all the famous gods and monsters and the like. It seems to me that someone such as you who does so much, why, you should be at least as known as any one of them. I guess obscurity does have its perks. Harm to the Queen? Wait, what are you talking about? No, of course not. She seems content to be all on her own. I believe it, Nix. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out. Yes, we are. Glad there's no question anymore. They all still think I'm headed to join them on Olympus. That's why they're helping me. It's getting complicated pretty fast. Nix, the Olympians have been immensely helpful, but did they really have to get mixed up in all this? I could have gone off on my own, but I'm misleading them, taking advantage of their good graces trying to find Mother. What if they find out? Understood. I did. She was there. She was where you said she'd be, and more than I imagined, but I had so little time with her. I can't survive up there for very long. Why didn't you tell me I'd just die no matter what? My father's fate. But he is smugly waiting for me every single time I make it there and seems quite healthy by then all in all. Though, maybe the farther we get from this realm, the worse we get. Because he cast his lot, inheriting the underworld? Yes. Yes, I would. I had so many questions left for her. As mortals do. Nix, why did you never send word to Mother that I lived? You knew at least approximately where she went. You and Father, you could have spared her so much pain. Nix, you saved my life. Gave me life when I was born. Father told me. I don't know what to say. Why didn't you tell me I never should have been born? Is that what the Fates wanted? Did you defy your own daughters? Thank them for me. Nix, my mother was quite concerned to learn Olympus has been aiding me. Haven't you put her in danger by involving them? Was there no other way? Oh, what a mess. How are we going to fix this? I'll be careful. Of course, Nix. Though, why did she really leave the underworld, do you think? Besides, because of me. So what if she thought I died at birth? Mother doesn't want to see me again. I mean, she asked me not to return. Thinks the risk is too great. I'm going back. Father loved her, didn't he? Mother, I mean. Faith like that. He's just stubborn enough to hold on to the idea of her, isn't he? Though what she saw in him, I'm not sure. Sounds like a lot of pressure on Mother to fix all his failings. But it sounds as though she cared for him as well. And you, and Cerberus. She said she misses you. Nix, you don't suppose Charon would hold it against me if we had a little fight? To the death, I mean. It kind of already happened. and I can confirm he's rather strong. Something I can do to make it up to him. A friendly rivalry it is, then. You could have told me more important things. Mother left because she never even knew I was alive. Thanks to you. She's got a lot of questions herself, as you can probably imagine. I'm headed back to her. You're going to cooperate? Let me go. Let me find her. She demands it. I never stopped to think about why pomegranates grew here in the underworld. Mother's doing from before then. And all that stuff she told the Olympians about how they bind you to this place. It's all nonsense. You kept them growing all this time. Flourishing even because of her. Yeah, well, I'm to attempt to escape this place by any means necessary, right? I figure if I can call on Olympus for aid, maybe some of my friends can help me in a pinch as well. Wait, really? You're saying it's okay for your own loyal subjects to side against you up there? You won't take it out on them? Commendable. Me? An unseen power, huh? Surprised you're giving me the credit, Father. So the more havoc I wreak in the underworld, the more mortals hear about all the unpleasantness, and it makes them fearful of this place. If more of them lead upstanding lives, it'll keep Tartarus from overflowing, I guess. Would you believe it if I told you she wants to have all of them over for ambrosia? I mean, you're still trying just as hard as ever to prevent me from escaping past the threshold of your realm, so I don't know if I'd exactly call the matter settled. But it does feel different now. I am. I figured it's the only way I could continue interrupting you while you try to do your job. You work too hard, then. Live a little, right? I'll hold you to that. Thanatos, the world outside, didn't you say that it would make you sick being out there for very long at all? I understand now what you meant by that. Beautiful place and all, but it's good to be back. Couldn't if I tried. Nix, meant to ask. Charon was there to take Mother and me home the one time. So has he been working for you? All part of some elaborate plan or something? Elaborate plan, then. Got it. Do you enjoy Orpheus's singing, Nix? He seems a bit concerned that you might not. So that's a yes. Good work, Hypnos. Well, it certainly took some doing, and several of those really were rather difficult and took some time, but what's so special about getting through them all? It's a list, right? Any new prophecies need fulfilling, they know where to find me. Thank you. How are you and Chaos getting on lately, Nix? Sounds like they expected an awful lot from you before. That you should shine as bright as day, something like that. I can't imagine. What limits are those? You seem capable of anything. Probably even shining bright. Not me. You really asked Dusa to come back. Thank you, Nix. I'm very grateful. And Megara, probably everybody here. I'm sure she won't let you down. You'll be impressed. You'll see. Someday I'd like to meet more of your children, Nix. Eris, Nemesis. Thanatos told me of several others. Have they ever visited the house? Well, I think you did great, if you ask me. Is this about all the house contractor decorations? Look, it's one thing if Father objects, but if you do as well, just tell me and I can have it taken down. Probably my mother's. Nix, this feast Mother has planned. Would it be all right with you if I were to invite Chaos, as long as it's okay? I was pleased to see even Chaos was able to attend our little feast there with the Olympians. In spirit, anyway. Were you able to chat at all? Of course. Never thought that the administrative chamber would have been so invaluable, Nix. Though I have you to thank for all of it. I hope not. It must be difficult for her, returning to Olympus. She had no love for it at all. I hope she'll be all right. I'll miss her. I don't know where I'd be without it. Probably still in Tartarus trying to get past Meg. I only wish I could get even stronger. You really think so? United with the darkness. I've just been picking it up here and there, although for quite a while since you mentioned it. I'm not sure that I feel any different, though. Huh, I suppose. Father, the pact. You were so blasted strong. I had no idea. All those other times we fought. I can't believe that you were holding back. You were desperate to stop me. You could have. Must have been all our vicious battles to the death. Or maybe it's from Mother being back in your life. Bet I can take you. Achilles, if a friend of yours were in need of assistance, but the only way you could assist them was to somehow change the terms of an ancient pact Father probably forced on them, what would you do? Nix, you're right. She knows everything. Wouldn't hurt to ask her, I suppose. It's beautiful, mate. If only Eurydice could hear you right now. Say, Father, back when you drew lots with your brothers and wound up with the underworld, rather than the heavens or the seas, which would you have claimed, if the choice was yours? Didn't you try to leave the underworld yourself at some point? You once gave me that impression. I always thought it was because you hated it here. Can't wait. Still showing up and lending their support. I think some of them are a little disappointed I'm not planning to come join them, though I think they understand now that they owe the underworld a debt. We all have to do our part looking after the mortals, whether alive or dead. They have. Always wanted to ask you something, Father. Whose skull is that there on your shoulder? If it's not too personal. So these are just the remains of the spawn of the most hideous monstrosity of all time, which you and your brothers slew. Got it. I guess putting the dead in their place is all part of the job. I can hardly imagine what it was like before you and the Olympians took charge. The fabled resources director. So now I get to give away the hard-earned resources I've painstakingly gathered over time. What's the point in rising above my current station? I thought our work was to be done in secrecy. Sounds great. Thank you. You always thought too little of me, Father. Though, thank you for taking note of that. I figured I ought to give back to the realm that made me what I am.
Welcome home, Mother. How was your trip? Things go all right with you and Demeter? With Grandmother. Still getting used to thinking of her that way. Mother, you'll forgive my asking, but your mother used to call you by a different name, didn't she? Cheers, I'm glad you like it. And it smells fresh, too. Malphon, I see you overcome the wild and make peace with death, the hidden aspect of an ancient god-king. Gilgamesh. Grant me the aspect of Gilgamesh. 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 Hey, watch it, Hypnos. That's my mother you're talking about. We don't. You should have been there, Hypnos. Not that I noticed your absence, though what happened? Other pressing business? Wow. Hypnos, you think all these times I've died it's because I was upset I was let go from a miserable job? I'm sure you can catch up. Brilliant. 600? The Bull of Minos led me to another hidden aspect, Achilles. A beastly form of the twin fists belonging to an ancient god-king known as Gilgamesh. You ever hear that name? He had a half-beast friend, apparently. Like how Asterius is friend to Theseus. Oh, he is. He's loyal through and through to Theseus and never holds back when we fight. But he seems to be the respect for his opponent type, unlike his companion. Yes, he has. Oof, you showed me back there, boy, with Father on the surface. I know you were just playing, but go easier on me next time, will you? Please? It's nothing, Nix, really. I know you've always believed in me, and it's not something I ever take for granted. Your usefulness, what, you just mean the standing around letting me lay into you with whatever vicious attack sequence I fancy at the time? But only if I leave for good, isn't that right? So if I stuck around, you'd stay here too? Sure looks that way. You must mean the Queen, and evidently you're aware of our relationship. You keep that quiet, understand, Skelly? It better be. It went better than expected, all in all. I hope you didn't feel left out. It was a pretty limited guest list. Kind of a diplomatic mission, I would say. Not quite as good a time as it might have sounded from the outside. Same here. Hey, Skelly, what with everything out in the open now, with the Queen and Charon and all that? Mind if I mention some of this to Thanatos? Charon's his brother, after all. Appreciate you answering. Father, I don't know what to say. I'm not here to gloat, Father. Well fought back there. I can't believe I got you. I'm thinking there shall. Hey, that's new. Whoa, a rod of fishing. Here. Skelemius. Captain. Skelly. What's going on, Skelly? Hey, how's it going? That trout in there seems to be doing fine. Look at that bass swishing about in there. The sturgeon's found himself a decent home. The ever-shifting hell of Tartarus. You can't contain me, don't you know by now? Not like Mother's cottage, but not bad. The more I know about the boons I'm offered, the better off I'll be. If my father can be even more frustrating, that's something I have to see. New one there. What's that one do? New keepsake. Let's see what that one does. Should I change things up? Maybe I should switch. Try another one, maybe. Could try a different one. Look, if you decide to start strumming on that lyre again, I'm sure nobody here is going to mind. Though you take care, okay? How about the Lament? You used to play that one a lot. How about In the Blood? That's one of your old hits, right? How about Argonauts? Didn't you sail with them? It's been a while, Resources Director. I'll be sure to pay you a visit whenever I'm swimming in underworld valuables and want to feel better about myself in my new role. I found her, boy. My mother. Persephone, you remember her, don't you? She was pleased to hear about you. But I couldn't stay for long, and I have to find her again. So, guess I'll see you at the temple then. Well, look at you, boy. Never seen you quite so perky, relatively speaking, of course. Big tough guy like yourself. You must have missed Mother just as much as she missed you. Well, you've got plenty of time for catching up on things now. We're all very proud of you, boy. You were so well behaved at the feast. I was worried sick one uncle or the other was going to set you off at some point, but you were patience incarnate. Thanks for helping show our extended family a good time. Have to admit, this style really suits me, right? I rather like this style, so let's go ahead and make it official. This style reminds me of the surface. Good motivating factor. The style's a bit formal for my taste, but I can get used to it. I'd like to think Master Chaos would approve of this style. Soon as I saw this lovely style, I knew I had to have it. What's that there? Something from the Fates? Hey, that sounds handy there. The full might of Holy Excalibur. The sheer bloodthirst of the Frostfair Blade. The true strength of Nagling's Board. The pure essence of Celestial Sharanga. The raw savagery of the claws of Enkidu. The infernal fury of Igneous Eden. You call my chambers a mess? Look at your desk, Father. Whatever happened to your court musician, huh? Where's his sentencing parchment work? Stuck in Tartarus all because he stopped singing for you on command? Sure, happy to oblige. I'll just ask the house contractor since you're too busy. Contractor, mind locating the court musician's sentence when you get the chance? Orpheus, you're back. Look, don't get on Father's bad side like that and you're going to be fine.
I fought with him enough for all our sakes. In the name of Hades, I commute our court musician sentencing effective now. Poke. Poke? I paid for it, I can mess with it. Greetings, costly artwork. Hello, decorative object. Just giving you a nudge. Interesting texture. Still fancy. No way. No. Not sitting on that. I'll stand, thanks. No thanks. No way whatsoever. Tartarus is gloomy enough without Orpheus in it. Still can't entirely believe Mother's come home. We're one big happy family. No issues whatsoever. The claws of Enkidu help me scrape by to the top. The greatest boons of the Olympians. What an honor. Bye, Mother. Take care, Mother. Love you, Mother. Let me know if you need anything. Good to see you, Mother. Come back soon, Mother. Take care, okay? Safe travels, Mother. We'll take care of things while you're away. Mother, you're back. Mother, glad you're home. Good to have you back. We all missed you. Can't believe Father kept this place locked up. It's nice here. Palm trees are coming in nicely. Mother's taken good care of this place since she got back. Peace and quiet. I like it here. I believe I'm eligible for the rank of Warden, Resources Director. Make me a fixer, Resources Director. I'm ready. All right, Resources Director, I'm ready to be an agent. Need a new cleaner, Resources Director, because I'm ready. To the realm, Resources Director. Thus I become a shadow. With this donation, I accept the honorable rank of Dusk, Resources Director. It's my humble privilege to achieve the rank of Wraith. I scarce believe it, but I'm eligible now to become Overseer. This is for the Realm, Resources Director. Thus I become a Spectre. The rarest rank achievable is mine. The rank of 1. Somehow I've done it. The final rank. Unseen one. Like Father. Director, I believe I'm eligible for the next tier. Badge me, Resources Director. For the Realm. Here, you like resources, right? Next tier, my good shade. Next tier, if you please. I do believe I'm eligible now. Here you go, Director. My badge is due for an upgrade, I think. Spruce up my badge, please. Here, in the name of Hades. Got a donation here. Ready to badge me, Director? My badge, please, Resources Director. Due for another upgrade here. Not qualified yet, huh? I'm not there yet. In due time, I guess. No rush, I'll get there. I need how much? Oof, that's steep. I'll have to come back. You drive a hard bargain, Resources Director. Can't you give me a better deal? What if I ask really nicely, Resources Director? I can still rank up within my heart, I guess. I'm at the highest rank achievable. Suppose I'm overdue to take a break. Keeping busy, Resources Director. Just checking in, Resources Director. Hey, Resources Director. I can take on Father now using extreme measures. If I so dare. Sign me up, contractor. This ought to pay for itself in no time at all. Father. I know we can't exactly change the past, but we can try to move forward. Look, I know I'm not even supposed to have this stuff, but everyone likes it. Won't you try it at least? Here, take it either way. More nectar for the old disposal service, Father, if you don't mind. Come on, you must have tried the stuff, at least in the days before you were here. Didn't you ever enjoy yourself at any point? Well, with that attitude, can't imagine what I'd do without your blessing, Father. But thank you again. I don't often inherit fate-appointed honors, and will take good care of it. Though, what if the Olympians catch on? Wouldn't do for everybody knowing that you're aiding me, even a little, right? Fear is for the weak. So what happened when Mother first arrived, if I may ask? Some of your residents seem to remember the Queen from before, yet the Olympians just never found out? All right. Father, all these shades, aren't they going to let on that Mother's back? What if word spreads and the Olympians find out? Sounds like you've got it all under control. So now that the festivities are over with, it's back to work like this, the same as ever. You're responding to well wishes? Aw. Don't you think some of your subjects are sincerely happy for you? Yes, that should definitely come in handy, sir. I'm still getting a handle on everything I can do with all the Olympians' powers fused with mine. No, can't go this way just yet. Uncle Zeus and the others got us this lovely gift. It's Mount Olympus. Olympus must be bigger in real life. Sure must be cold up there. A little slice of Olympus, made of real Olympian stone. Guess I made it to Olympus after all. Wonder what the real Olympus is like. So detailed. Glad Father decided to keep this. Think I'm going to enjoy listening to this piece. Potentially over and over. Always room for some new music in my life. Diamonds for a piece of music seems like a fair exchange. Time to load up the old music stand. Excited to give this one a listen. Still can't get over our gift from the Olympians. It's glorious. Father changed the blasted lock already. Mother, she's doing well, I think. She's in good spirits every time we meet. Happy to let her know you're thinking of her, by the way. I think that she can be the judge of that. Don't worry, Meg. I eventually managed to get home the painful way after all. Though I managed to get much farther than you'd probably expect. Bet you're happy to see Mother home again, huh, boy? Only wish you could have told me about her before. Hey! See you out there, Father. Father? Take care, Father. See you up top. Nice chatting. Good talk. All right, then. Thank you, Father. So tell me, Father, just how much did it hurt your soul knowing my face is up there on the featured house servant board for all in the lounge to see? Blood and darkness. All my life I thought that board was a joke, but seeing my face up there, it felt good. Thanks, Father. Maybe it won't be the last time. Why not? Well, fortunate Uncle Zeus seemed to catch on right away and went along with it. But this whole elaborate tale you spun, I remember how hurt I felt when I found out Father lied to me about you. Now we're lying to Olympus. What if they find out? Even if they don't, I don't like it. You're saying they all knew you weren't being perfectly honest and went along with it anyway. I guess the pomegranate thing in particular was a bit of a stretch. You don't have hard feelings. What about Father? What about Demeter? And Uncle Zeus is glad things didn't turn out worse for him. I get the sense he acts a bit impulsively at times and deals with the consequences later. Yeah, I know what you mean. Thanks, Mother. Think I'll be heading out again soon. See you when I get back. Father, all this stuff with the Olympians, will you just tell me what's going on for once? How did Mother come to join you here? What's your problem with Uncle Zeus? All right, I swear. I swear in your own name I'll keep what you're about to say between us. So, you weren't expecting a gift like that. But she didn't want to return to Olympus, and you liked her, so you didn't send her away. And you were angry with Zeus for putting you in that position. Cut ties with him. And now if Demeter and the others found all this out, you and Mother, even Zeus, would be in a bad spot, wouldn't he? He must have a temper on him to match yours. I will. Take care, Father. My father's fate. But he was smugly waiting for me up there and seemed quite healthy all in all. Though, maybe the farther we get from this realm, the worse we get. Because he cast his lot, inheriting the underworld. Still waiting for the festive occasion when we'll open one of these. They fought bravely, but Lord Dionysus was too strong. Should check the garden. The garden's always open now. After all this time, it's only been a few days. But it's been good. Mother and Father are back together, made some new friends, got this fancy painting. Easy. All is well in the underworld. They say this one's the hottest style this side of Elysium. This style seems appropriately grim for the job, I think. I'm working on your pact, Achilles. Just need a little more time to sort it out. The handiwork of Lord Hephaestus himself. Sounds like he's been rather busy. Father keeps things orderly, I guess. The master chambers. Mother didn't change the decor much. Resources Director. Hello, Director. Just me, Director. I'm back, Director. Director. Nix, you've known Megara practically forever. Well, before my time at least. So could you tell me more about what she was like back then? That's all right, Father. I'm not feeling very hungry at the moment. Took some figuring out, but so does any decent plan, I guess. Remember that Skelly character out in the courtyard, sir? Turns out he's been working with Charon all this time. Working for him, more like. I had so much help in this from all of you. He won't tell me. He was either a venerable sea captain or a petty thief. Maybe both. Hey, Room, I'm back. Greetings, Room. Hey, Room. Phew, I'm back, Room. I missed you, Room. Miss me, Room. It's me, Room. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Mate, if you don't mind, I'd love it if you told me more about your muse.
Shut up, old man.
Wait for me, Mother. I'll be there soon.
To hell with this place.
I'm leaving. Try and stop me.
Ah, thank the gods.
Thank you, goddess.
No! Damn it.
Yes, carry on, everyone. Don't mind me. Some of us more than others.
I won't forget you, Nix, I swear it. I just wanted to say, don't bother picking up my room today. I'm headed out for a while. I'll keep that in mind, mate.
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again. You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could. And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
Well, time to go get killed again.
Nothing for me here. I should go.